What's up, everybody? Just waiting on more people to come. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to my live. What's happening? What's happening? Waiting for more people to come in. Hope everybody had a good day today. Is anybody there? Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Here, let me turn this music off. What is happening, brother? How are you doing, Mr. Boxing? You all right? You were Tears from Panama. Hey, all right, all right, all right. How's things going in Panama, brother? How are things in Panama, Mr. Eddie? How are things in Panama? Matter of fact, I was on what's the guy name on his live today? He was stopping in Panama. Flyboy, yeah, yeah, he was stopping it. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Haran? Hey, what's happening, guys? Hello, man, from the UK. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, he said groove on, lots of love. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how you guys doing? Everything okay? Oh, okay, you say you I went to Panama. It's pretty cool, nice, chill. Yeah, yeah. I heard a lot of good things about Panama. I heard a lot of good things about Panama. Let's see. It's scary what's going. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I want to talk about today. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I mean, what happened over the weekend? I'm telling you guys, I have been going to Colombia for years, and I have never seen anything like that. Hey, what's up? What's up? This Uncle Tony. That's right. What's up, Vision W? You okay? All right. I have never ever seen anything like it. And like I said, if any of you guys want to jump in, we need to talk about this. We need to come to some type of decision whether we're going to keep going there or not. Because it's really getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. Yeah, yeah, yep. Cancel. I will say that. I'm not. I'm not saying maybe forever, but until they get it together down there. Well, I guess you all heard about what happened this weekend, right? Have anybody heard about what happened this weekend? One in Cartagena and the other one in Medellin. Anybody hear about what happened? Let's see. It seems to me as a lot of these cats are not using smoke. They're not. They are not using common sense at all. They are not using common sense at all. And what's so scary about it is that, yep, common sense. Yep, some people have intellectual sense, but they don't have what you call common sense. They don't have common sense. Well, let me tell you what happened. I don't mean to be a bearer of bad because you know what? I really miss doing, really good content to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? But lately, I've been getting a lot of content on bad stuff. Let me see. Colombia is very experienced. Colombia is for very, yeah, it is. It's for very experienced traveler. Yes, it is, because you can make one mistake and it can cost you your life. I mean, just you could be sitting with a female and turn your back for a quick second, and she can put that scopolamine in your drink. Next you know it, you're gone. You're gone. But what I want to tell you guys is that there were two incidents that happened over the weekend. One in Medellin, and the other one happened in Cartagena. It was two people that was deleted in one weekend. I never heard anything like that before. Let's see. What's up, good? Hey, what's up, Wallace? What's up, brother? You okay? All right, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, like I said, if anybody want to jump onto this live, I got the link in the comment section that can really explain. Maybe you could tell me what is going on out here. Let's see, man. I would do it. I wouldn't go alone. I would take a. Yeah, you need a wingman. You definitely need a wingman because this is really getting outrageous. Two people over the weekend, and the other tourist fell 17 stories out of a balcony. Did y'all hear about that? He fell off a balcony. And then the other one, they found him unresponsible in his bed. That was the second one. It was two of them in the same weekend. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, yeah. Fell 17 stories. Matter of fact, I have the story right here I want to share with y'all. Let's see. I'm still, just bear with me. I'm still getting used to this live stream. And I want to present it to you guys. I'm going to share the screen. Let's see. Okay.
Area. Guys, Dakari Earl, and we have another case of a mysterious death of an American tourist out there inside Medellin. Guys, Dakari Earl Cobb, age 47, was staying in the Santa Lucia area for about a month. The owner of the apartment told authorities that he got worried when he had not heard from the American for a couple of days. So he went to search the apartment, and upon opening the door, he found Dakari Earl Cobb laid out and dead inside the apartment. It is being reported that Dakari, who was an online English teacher, may have been found without several of his belongings, such as cell phones, passports, and credit cards. So the investigation is still ongoing to find out exactly what happened to Dakari inside that apartment. This is the third American in 4 days that was found dead out there in Medellin.
Oh my God. Okay, let me get back. So did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was third. It's three of them that happened over the weekend. That was due to mental illness. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So actually, it was three. So it was actually three over the weekend. Woo, man. Oh, my God. This, this is a complete nightmare. I don't believe this. Hey Terrell, how are you doing? How you doing? Do you think the passport bros add fuel to the fire on increasing crime, getting robbed and drugged to Colombia over the lust and pork? Yes, exactly. Exactly. They are not using good judgment down there. They are not using good judgment down there. They are not. They are not. They. It's like what I mean. Let me ask you guys a question. I want you guys to help me out here. Around the world, the places that we go to Thailand, we go to Dominican Republic, Sasua, we go to Brazil. You never hear anything like this happening anywhere else but Colombia. But yet and still, we hear about all these deaths that are happening there, but we still continuously to go there. Why? Why? Let's see. I never seen so much hostility and disregard for foreign. Yeah, me either. Me either. Let me see what would the Wallace say. Colombia needs a tourist police like they did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think they really want us down there. I don't think they want us. I know for sure that women are beautiful, but I am not going to die for them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth dying for. Is it really worth it? Is it? I mean, I know those girls are beautiful. They are because in Medellin, I showed you guys a picture of Barbie that I had a day. Oh my gosh, she was just freaking gorgeous. But I'm not going to sacrifice my life. You think because we are condescending? I think you know what I think it is. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think it is. Like I said, guys, anybody can hop on. I like to get somebody into this live chat. Come on, I got the link in. I got the link in there. Harem, come on, help me out. Listen, Python women are drug dead gorgeous. Not going lie, and that's yeah, they are. Barbie, she was like, I mean, when you see them in the picture, like on Facebook or something like that, on Instagram, and then when you see them in real life, oh man, it's a big difference. It's a big. I was nearly like almost hypnotized. But this is what I think that's going on in Colombia right now. The reason why we having these problems of passport bros or whoever you want to call it getting deleted. I think what's happening is something that was happening years ago that I tried to talk about, but nobody wouldn't listen to me. There were a guy. Okay, now I came up on the era of what's the name of that guy? He died in Brazil. What is his name? God, I can't think of his name right now. But it come to me. But I came back during that era when he was doing a lot of content on Brazil. Okay, do anybody remember what I'm talking about? But some of them are thirsty here in Panama. They start asking for money for relatives in Colombia, etc. It's a no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Charles Tyler. Yes, yes, that's it. Charles Tyler. That's the time that I came up on. And basically the beginning of the passport pro movement was for us to have better economic, you know, a better economic life, like in places like Brazil, that our money could go far and that we can, buy real estate and all that type of stuff. It was very mentioned. It was very rarely mentioned about women. I mean, we very rarely talked about women. So what happened was when Charles Tyler, when he passed, the passport bro movement morphed into something different. You had all these different groups that were starting to develop. Okay. And the biggest red flag that I've seen is that let me see, the women are starting to travel now to outside Colombia school. Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, because I heard about Ecuador, the guy that was in Ecuador, and why would he? I mean, let me ask you a question. Why would you leave Colombia? I'm not trolling this guy. Why would you leave Colombia and go to Ecuador and date another Colombian? You try to get away from the Colombians, and you dated Colombia and Ecuador. Yeah, he got scoped too. She drugged him. Thanks for the answer. Why you think more men died than women in Colombia? Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you. So what guys started to do when the news about Colombia got out in social media, and then the tourism was starting to increase. Then you had these Facebook groups, and all these people was putting bad images about the women on these social media posts. And then there were guys that were actually on social media that was bragging about how much they paid for sex for these women. They would post these Colombian women, they twerking and all this type of stuff. They was putting this stuff on social media, and they will have talk. They will actually have lives on how much they was paying these working girls. And I used to tell them, even back then, I would say, do not put that stuff on social media, because the Colombians, they watch what you put on social media. They watch this stuff. And the situation got worse and got worse, but nobody believed me. Everybody just basically ignored me. They ignored me. So what happened was, I think that when all this stuff came out on social media, they consider it as being disrespectful. And I think the police down there purposely don't monitor that. Let me tell you this, if you come down to that country for that reason, they already warned you what could happen to you. They already warned you. Let's see. Peso is $2. Yeah. Yep. Peso is $2. Yep. Yep. So that's why I think the reason why we having so much problems of people getting scoped down there. That's what I believe is happening. Yep. Let me see. Let's see what he's talking about. We have so many Colombian Sims who always blame the victims. Yeah. Yeah. But I told you guys the way to come down. Me, when I go down there, the number one, I go to the resort, okay, in Medellin, okay, in Poblado. They got lots of these resorts. Always have the female to come to you. You never go with them anywhere. I had many opportunities to do it. When women would come over to see me, they would say, "Oh, let's go to the bar together. I can get an Uber. We can go together." I said, "No, we got everything at the resort we need. We have a bar there. We have a swimming pool there. We have a restaurant there. We have everything at our fingertips." So they come in the Uber or the cab, and they leave in the Uber or the cab. But I'm hearing a story of these guys are actually getting in cars with these females and going to their houses. Oh my God. See that a lot of YouTubers always put women on their videos, all kinds of different women. Yep, it hypes it and it considers it fraud. Yep. And YouTubers don't care if someone loses that. Yep, they don't. Because, guys, when they act this way, it puts all of us in danger. It puts us all in danger. Because when one person do something wrong, we all do something wrong. And you may not be a passport. Okay, I'm not saying the passport bro is responsible for this. I heard that the passport bro are like a different entity. You know what I'm saying? They represent the good side. But if you're black and you go into Colombia and you act a fool, they consider you a passport bro. It only take one person to make it bad for everybody else. Yeah, Tinder is a debacle. It is. It's dangerous. I stay off of Tinder. Let me see. The cartel are on Tinder. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you guys probably won't believe this, but I met a cartel in Medellin before. He sat right beside my bed. He sure did. And let me tell you, boy, woo, man, they are something else. One of the cartel came up and sat right next to me on my bed. And he was just asking me how things were going here. It was scary. It was scary. Because you remember that incident that I had with the girl. That guy was cartel that came into my room. And he had on a suit. He had on like, I mean, this guy was sharp. Yeah, it's crazy. And they're watching us. They are watching us. Who do you think own the hotels and stuff down there in Colombia? Who do you think that owns those businesses down there? And he made sure that I was comfortable while I was there. Sure did. I know y'all probably don't believe it. But yes, the cartel is down there. And I did meet one of them. I sure did. But he was really nice to me, though. He wasn't mean or anything. Let's see. I would like to go and meet a normal chick. Yeah, yeah. Well, man, I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a wife, I would highly recommend romance tours too. I know a lot of people are against it, but that was the best time I had in Colombia when I did the romance tour because it's so sad, like in the hospital or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It'd be nice to meet a nice girl, but I'm gonna tell you what really messing up this game down here in Colombia dating to me is that the dating pool is becoming contaminated. What do I mean by that? It's like what they're doing is it's like they're playing the long game. Have you guys heard about the long game? Okay, Tinder games. I told you. I mean, they have crypto, blockchains, tech hacklers, and still. Yeah, they will steal everything. Yeah, they do. I heard people getting their bank accounts just wiped out. I mean, these people down here are pretty smart. These criminals, they know what they be doing. It's like, wow, how do they get the blockchain? How do they be taking people's crypto and bank accounts and everything, just empty everything out? You know? Yeah. But um, um, I heard also that these girls are playing the long game. Okay. Let's see. I almost did a tour, but oh no, not no, that was the wrong one, bro. That's the wrong one. No, not that. No, not that. No. $5,000. That's way too much. That's too much. What I'm looking at doing a 7-day romance tour in Costa Rica. In Costa Rica, they have a 7-day romance tour in Costa Rica. I think for 7 days, you have they provide the hotel, all that type of stuff for you, and the hotel provides food every day, everything. I think it's like for $3,000. That's not too bad, 3,000. But one thing about these romance tour that I had so much good time, man, is you meet so many different girls. I mean, you may have like meet 4 or 5 different girls in one night, in one night, in one day. You should plan a trip and go with us, bro. Yeah. We should plan a trip and go with us. Yeah, I hear that. Let's see. It seems like a lot of passport bros are getting low values. Colombian ones. Yeah, the low value ones. They call them bottom feeders. Yeah, and those are the ones you gotta look out for. Remember the guy that he caught the girl trying to scope him? You remember? His people in his chat warned him about the girl poisoned him. She was one of those. Yeah, Costa Rica. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that, and it's like for 7 days and 6 nights. I think it is for $3,000. But they cover everything for you. They cover the hotel stay and all that stuff. And they say, yeah, bottom feeders. Yeah, that's what they call them. Yeah, they take care of everything. They take care of everything for you. They pay for the hotels. I mean, the hotel, stay and all that. And you get a moderator too. You have a translator that's there with you But romance tour is really basically too. I mean, there's some guys, especially like older guys like myself, or guys that's just want the wife experience. You know what I'm saying? Those what the romance tours are for. Let me see. Do they find? Yeah, yeah. You have to go on the website, and what they do is they because you know what I did a live on the romance tour of Costa Rica last week, but nobody was on the live, so I didn't think you guys liked it. So let me ask everybody a question: do you guys want me to do um, another tutorial on the romance tour in Costa Rica? Y'all want me to do that again later? Yeah, they find dates for you. Yeah, yeah, and you have a whole roster. You pick it out on the website. They have a website and everything. I did it. Let me see if I can just pull up. Yeah, yeah. Everybody missed that. It was nobody on the live. I felt kind of bad that nobody's on the live. Maybe they hate what I was talking. Let me see if I can share the screen. Let's give you just a little bit of example what I was talking about. Let's see, share the screen. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this is it right here. This is the Costa Rica romance tours at Costa Rica Women um, .com, Costa Rica Women.com. And there's a lot of beauties on here. It's a lot of beauty on here, man. Yeah. So what you do is you go, this is the home page right here. And then you just set up an account, put the age what you're looking for, you know, put all your information in like that. You don't have to pay to become a member. You don't have to pay. And you go, and then they have like the tour schedules too. Let me see and that. Yep, these are the tour schedules right here on your left hand side. They tell you when the date. They got one coming up on March, I think, March the 14th, and they got one coming up on I think there's another one March the 14th. Yeah, both of them are March the 14th. So this is what I'm looking at right here. It's called the Single Men's Tour. Yep, it's called the Single Men's Tour. Yep. Yeah. Let me see. I'm thinking about it seriously. Yes, I am. I'm thinking about it seriously. Each of us have our backs. Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Terrell, let's see. Tony, how was your experience on with the tour? On the romance tour in Colombia, it was fun. It was fun. But you gotta watch yourself. Let me put it like this. It can get very expensive very quickly. It can get very expensive very quickly because the your moderator, which is your translator, she's there with you the whole time during your romance tour. So what she does is every girl that you pick on the roster on the website, the girls that you want to meet, they set up what you call an introduction. And on the introduction, you have all these different girls coming in at different times, want to meet you. They come to your Airbnb, but these girls, they're not pros either. These girls they're not pros. These are women who are looking for they're looking for marriage. Actually, yeah, they're looking for marriage. They're looking for a relationship. These are not pros at all. So if you go to these romance tours and look for one night stands and all that stuff, you're probably not going to get it there. Let's see. Yeah, I think you know what? I think everybody should be looking to get married. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, who wants to? Let me ask you a question. Who wants to be alone for the rest of their life? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be, just going after female after female after female. You get. Let me put it like this: I'm not old, but when you get my age, you kind of want to just settle down a little bit because I had all my fun, I did all my fun. You know, who wants to keep doing this over and over again, putting your life in danger, going down to Colombia, because South America, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, not only just in Colombia, but it's you gotta really know what you're doing when you're navigating down there. You know, 'Cause I heard other stories that I can't really tell you on this live. But I mean, it's dangerous when you hear stories, when you hear crazy stories like people falling off of balconies. That doesn't freaking make no sense to me. I don't know how that happened. I'm like, wait a minute, okay. Listen, can I ask what no kids under 17? She's like that. I'm 54. Can I be a step there? For 5, Can I listen? Can I ask what no? Yeah, you can ask with no kids. Yeah, that's why. Because I don't got no kids. Me, you're around the same age, PTY. We're around the same age. I'm in my 50s. Yes. I want somebody that I can travel with, somebody that, that I can, start a life with. But I did meet some really good women at that romance. As a matter of fact, there was one that I met at the romance tour that I messed up. I let her get away. She would have made a perfect wife. She was in Barranquilla. Beautiful girl, nice girl. I mean, she wasn't a supermodel. She wasn't a supermodel and all that. No, no, no. It don't cost that much. No, 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 no. But you know what, though? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. It could get expensive like that. It could like 5,000 or something like that. Because what you're doing is you're paying a lot for the cab rides and the Uber because they put you on so many dates. On one day, I can have up to maybe 5 dates. Your translator will say, Tony, we got a date set up for you at 2 o'clock. She's coming over. We're gonna jump in the cab. We're gonna go to this restaurant. You'd be going all over Barranquilla. You just driving all over. You get into one cab, so after you're done with that date, you say, okay, you got a date at 4 o'clock with Sheila. So you got to meet Sheila. Back at the Airbnb again. She comes back. You take another cab. Then you be on the date with her maybe for 2 hours, and then you got another 6 o'clock. I mean, it can get really busy. I was wore out at the end of the day. You took under pressure, Tony. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. You blew it with the scenario. Yeah, I blew it. Yeah, I blew it. I blew it. I blew this one. One of them I did, and she would have made a good wife too. She would have made a good wife. I blew that one. I sure did. I blew that one. I blew that one. Yep. But you learn from your experiences, though. Let's see what else. What else going on here? Let's see. Yep, I choked under pressure. Let me see. He offered himself. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Hey, Harold, what did you mean by he offered himself? What did you mean by that one? Let's see. People say, what happened? What happened? If you like one, you can cancel the other. Yeah, yeah. If you like one, you cancel the others. That's what I did because let me tell you this. Let me tell y'all this story. There was one that I met because the whole tour was in Barranquilla. This is a Barranquilla romance tour, right? And there was one I met. Her name was Yes. Her name was Yes. Okay. I met her like on the third day I was there. And she came over on the afternoon. My moderator, had her to come over around 12 o'clock. And me and this girl, we really had good chemistry. We had good chemistry. We had very good chemistry. I mean, she was a great kisser too. Oh my God. She was a great kiss her. That's what turns me on. We had chemistry. And I told my translator, I said, this is the one that I want to be with right here. Her name was, I'll never forget her. So I told her that I don't want to see any more of the other girls. I just want to see just this one girl. Okay. Then my translator told me, well, Tony, remember you got another date set up for 6 o'clock for Esther. Esther was like kind of an older woman, maybe like in her 40s, but she was, oh man, she had a, oh God, oh my God, oh my God, oh God. What I messed up on is she had a body on her. She had a brick house body. Oh my God. And she wore this mood dress. They be wearing those mood dresses down there. Y'all know what I'm talking about, those mood dresses that shows everything. I let my lust come before love. Okay. So I end up canceling the second date that I had with Yaz to get with Esther. That's what I messed up at. Let me see. Are you recommended to keep? Let me see. Dating others. That depends on you. It depends on what you want to do. You can date others too. You can date how many that you want. But usually when they set up the introduction for you, usually they want you to pick at least 60 women on the website because half of them want to fall off automatically. So they may leave you with 30. Okay. You may end up dating up to maybe 30. I had probably dated up to 30 women on that romance tour. Yeah, rookie mistake. Yep, you're right. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Because I'm telling you, yes, actually she was ready. She could have came. I could have brought her back to the States and she would have stayed with me. She wasn't like a supermodel. She wasn't. I wish I could dig up a picture and show you guys how she looked. But she wasn't a supermodel, but she was pretty though. She was still nice. Sometimes you can't always go by looks. Say, which tour did you went to? I went to the Barranquilla romance tour. Barranquilla, Colombia romance tour. Did you chat with them before you go there? Yeah, you no, what happens is, yes, some of them you do chat with. Yes, some of them you do chat with. So what happens is when you go on the website, because the one I just showed you about Costa Rica is different from the one that I was in Barranquilla. But what happens is when you pick out the roster of women that you want to meet, what the agency does, they send them all to the girls' emails. They send them all to all the women that you wanted to meet. And then they'll let you, and then what they do is they'll send you a list of all the females that's yay or nay that wants to meet you and do not want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So probably out of the 60, you may have 30 that want to meet you. 30, probably 30 women. And sometimes even if you go to the 30 women that you want, that you went through, that you met, that you didn't like, they'll find other ones for you too. Let me see. Which tours you went to? Yeah, I've already seen that already. Yeah. Yeah, oh my God, Ricky mistake. Yeah. So that's how the romance tour works. And one thing I like about it, I'm not saying this is the only option. I'm not saying, do the romance tour. This is the only option. But it was like in a controlled environment. It was like a controlled environment. So you don't have to worry about no girl trying to drug you. You don't have to worry about, her trying to take your money. You don't have to worry about her trying to steal from you. You don't have to worry. It's really, you said, it's like laughing. Yeah. Let's see. Did you get to chat with them? Yeah. You can chat with them. Some of them you can't chat with. Yeah, some of the girls you can chat with before you meet them. Yeah, but they send an email to them all. And then when you go to Colombia, they're going to pick you up at the airport. I mean, the romance tour starts like immediately. Your translator's meeting you there. I said, hello, are you Anthony? I said, yes. Okay, let's go. Jumped in the cab and off we went. Yep. What you mean who are there? I don't understand. What type of what do you mean by who are there? You mean far as the men? You mean other foreigners come, you mean? So what would I recommend? He said, would you recommend Costa Rica or Colombia tour? Right now, man, I would recommend the Costa Rica romance tour. I would. Because I don't know what the heck is going on in Colombia right now at this moment. I do not know. And you know what's sad? I got a lot of friends in Colombia, and it's scary because what I'm hearing about in Colombia is that they're playing the long game, and and some of the people that I know that went there saying that their friends are defecting on them. The ones that used to be their friends, the ones that used to take them around, the ones that used to pick them up, take them out, are turning into criminals. So that's not good. Oh, you said okay. You said other guy. No, no, just you. The one in Barranquilla I went to was just me. But there are guys that are doing romance tours maybe right behind you, but they put them in other Airbnbs. Because yes, there are guys that's coming from different parts of the world. There's guys coming from Europe. There's guys coming from Africa. Because everybody likes Latino women. Most men around the world, they love Latinas. They come from everywhere. No, yeah, it do be other guys there, but you don't run into them because your romance tour is yours. Let me see. Looking for love as well. Yeah, yeah, that's an option because I know people that have met their wives that way, and they're doing well. I know a guy that went on a romance tour and met his wife, and his wife been together for almost like 15 years. They doing good together. Got two kids. She's here in America too. Yep. The one I met, yes, I could have brought her back to America and she wouldn't have changed. She was ready to go out of the box. Wife material, loved to cook, very traditional. It's a very feminine, everything. Had all the things I was looking for. But I let my greed and my lust, cloud my judgment. And I messed up. So when I got with her at the same time, they come at different times. You know what I'm saying? The agency has different people. They come at different times. Like my romance tour may be in June the 7th, like June the 1st to June the 7th. Then somebody else can have one from June the 14th. It comes at different times. Everybody's not at the same time. But I think the one in Costa Rica, I think that romance tour, it's going to be other guys with you on that romance tour. In Costa Rica, it looks like they have other guys that's coming there too. Y'all gonna be at the hotel together, and y'all gonna go to the functions. They're gonna have the ladies there for you, and all that type of stuff. I think it's different. It's set up just a little differently in Costa Rica than it is in Colombia. Let's see, Lust. We are. But I learned my lesson though. I learned my lesson. I did. I will never make that mistake again. And then what's so sad about it when I realized I did make the mistake and I wanted to see her again, she wouldn't see me. I was like, damn. On the next live, I promise you, I'm going to show you a picture of her. Yeah, I've probably seen it. Yep. Yeah, I've probably seen it. Let's see. Yeah, we are dogs. Yep, I'm looking for love too, bro. Looking for love as well. Yes. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let me see. Let me ask you guys a question. You want me to find the picture of the girl I'm talking about? Yeah, I want to see the picture. Let me know in the chat if y'all want to see that picture. The one that I let go. The one that I messed up on. Like I said, the chat is open. Anybody wanna? You said hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna disappear for 1 second. I'm gonna come off here 1 minute. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Find it right now. Let's see. Let's do pictures. Okay, I found it. Okay, I found the picture, guys. Let me see if I can share the screen with you. This is the one right here. That's the one. Yep. That's the one right there, y'all. This is the one that I messed up on right here. That's the girl I should have taken home with me right there. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's the one I should have married right there. That was my wife right there in Colombia, right there. And she was beautiful, kind, feminine, ready to cook. She was about, you see me in the kitchen? Y'all see the kitchen behind us right there? She'll go back there and she'll cook up some stuff for us. Some good Colombian, hot Colombian food, man. I'm telling you, man, I messed up. I really messed the hell up. He said, what do you mean? He said, what do you mean when you play the long game? What I mean by the long game is that what they're doing is that they may not get you the first time, they may not get you the second time, but they might get you the third time. That's what happened to Ting Chung Shu. He was going back and forth to see that girl. Well, let me be quiet. I ain't gonna say the word, but I gotta be careful on YouTube. But let me put it like this: he went back and forth to see that individual, and she planned what she did to him. She planned it. So what I'm hearing about is that what I'm hearing from others is that it may take them months or weeks or months, sometimes even years, to plan something out on you. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know it, they betray you. You know, I've heard that happen multiple times. I know a guy, he said he was dating a female for 7 months. No, a year. They went on vacations together. He took her out of town. He gave her money. He gave her everything. Gave her everything. She didn't have to need for nothing. Next thing you know it, he wakes up. He was drugged, and she took everything he had. Took his money. The same thing we hear all the time. She took his money, took his credit cards, took his passport, just left him with nothing. Yep. And like I said, it don't have to be right away. They're playing the long game. Yeah, 6 months they dated. Yeah, 6 months they dated. Yeah, yep. They dated 6 months, and dude trusted her. Yeah, they used to do things together. They used to go everywhere. They used to go to hikings. They used to do so many things together, and she still had him set up. That's scary, man. That is scary. You know, let me see. Yeah, he should have saw the red flags from the beginning. But like I said, that lust, that lust did it. You know, we think with the wrong hand, what people used to tell me back in the day. Yeah, he trusted her. Yeah, he did. But look what she did to him. She had him deleted, man. And you know what? When I think about that, that had to be really evil to do somebody that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she calculated every step. Every step she calculated it. And I heard, and see, another thing that these women do, they have boyfriends on the side that they don't tell you about. I heard that it was the boyfriend who orchestrated the whole thing with her because I heard that he was very jealous of him. He was very jealous of him. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. The most destructive force on earth is the, yeah, I know. It sure is. It could get you in a lot of trouble. It could get you in a lot of trouble. It sure can. Yeah, but this is the one right here that I really messed up on. This girl right there. And then when I tried to go back to when I tried to go back, it's like, hey, you know what, sweetie, I made a mistake. It just should have been just me and you. It was too late. She didn't want to see me. I talked to the moderator about it. I said, any way you get her back? She said she don't want to come back. Yeah, anybody, you're right, Terrell. Anybody can play the long game. You're right. You're right. See, what really scares, this is what really scares me. I'm going to share something with y'all. When you date foreign women, not only from Colombia, but any place, you have to really, really do your homework. Because one thing you have to look out for, okay, when you're dating, some of these women are very, very poor. They come from very, like, poverty. Some of them come out of poverty, really, really, really poor, being really poor, live in very poor areas. And then when they see an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, they may be a good person, but they may take advantage of that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, let me say this. Let's say if you have a good job in the States. Okay, now this is the part that kind of scared me. If you have a good job, right? Let's say you have a $200,000 life insurance policy on yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And if you marry one of these females or something, if something happens to you, then she would inherit that $200,000 life insurance policy on you. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of money for somebody, that's poor. Those are things that you have to really, really be careful of. I'm not saying everybody's that way, but you have to be careful. You said my ex paid the loan game over the year and it happened. Yeah. Yep, I had it happen to me. I had a girl that scammed me out of she scammed me out of $500. She played the long game. Yep. It wasn't too long, but she played the long game like maybe 3 months. She kept she said that her truck was in the dealership. She said that her truck was broken and she wanted to get her truck out of the dealership. She said, she didn't have the money to do it. And like I said, she showed me a good time. They give you all this sex you want and all that type of stuff. And like they love you. But I noticed in the conversation, she kept bringing up about that truck. She kept talking about that truck. This is a woman in the U.S. And to make a long story short, when I finally broke and gave her the $500 to get her truck out of the dealership, she disappeared. Yep. Yeah, that's the motive. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is scary. Yep. Especially if you have a large insurance policy on yourself. She could take you back to her country, orchestrate an accident, say it was a robbery. These are the things. I'm not fear mongering. Please, please, please. I'm not fear mongering, but I'm saying these are the things that you have to look at. You have to cover yourself. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, 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 yeah. She sure did. She played the long game. So she took that $500, and then I would call her and say, "Hey, when are we gonna spend some time together?" I was like, "When are we gonna spend some time together? When are we gonna go out?" Oh, I gotta work tomorrow. I'm tired. Maybe I could catch up with you. She just kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Yep, that's what they do. Not just Colombia, it happens to. It happens around the world. Any place, any time. Yeah, you're right, Terrell. It can happen at any place at any time. It sure can. It can happen at any place at any time. But what's so scary about what's going on in Colombia, but I'm not saying this could happen to you just in Colombia, but the things that are happening in Colombia, they're actually deleting these people, actually taking them out. Oh, that's scary there. That is scary. Yeah, they'll take you out. Let's see. Yeah, yep. They taking people out. Two people, one weekend, deleted. Two people. We're not talking about the eight, okay? We're not talking about the eight between October and December that was deleted last year. We talking about, man, if you add up between January and February, we talking about 4 or 5 people that have been deleted already. Yeah, they are taking this one. Yeah, they taking the new levels, man. Yeah, what happened to Shu Shang was really Tu Shang. I'm sorry, that was just beyond evil. That bothered me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That really bothered me. That really bothered me. It did. Yeah, before, yeah, those were the good old days where you just lose your belongings. I wish we could go back to those days. I wish we could. I wish we could go back to those days and just lose your belongings. Yep. But now they're taking it to a different level now. They are kidnapping people. And what I'm telling you, it can happen so fast. You could do something so innocent. Oh, thank you, Heron. Yeah. You could think you're doing something so innocent. You know what I'm saying? You're being so friendly because Tu Changxing was a nice guy. He was good to this girl, guys. He was good to her. He gave her everything. His brother said he gave her everything that she wanted. And what's so sad about it, all she needed to do was to ask for it, and he would have gave it to her. He said, "I like that dude that took 2 phones and his passport." Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. Why the hell would you be going around with 2 phones? Oh my God, I don't get it. Why the hell are you walking around with 2 phones? Walking around with 2 phones. You must have lost your damn mind. And you never carry your passport with you. Never, never, never. I make copies of it. I make copies of my passport. Then I fold it up and I put it in my pocket. I do carry my ID with me. I do carry my driver's license with me. I do that. But I will never carry that passport. Oh my God. I cannot tell you. That's your holy grail. You do not take your passport with you. I don't know what he was thinking about walking around Colombia with his passport on him. Oh my God. Come on, wear the scene of a bitch. Come on, wear your sense of a bitch. I don't know, man. There's no more bitch anymore. They took that away from me. Money. Yep. It's all about the dollars. Yep. Let's see. Only kidding. No, no, you good, brother. You good. You good. You good. How you doing, by the way? You doing okay, Guru? That's good. Let's see. Correct, but make sure that the water bottle is sealed before you open. Yeah, Yeah. See what I do. This is what I do. Before I have company. And another thing, don't do. I'll give y'all another tip in Colombia. If y'all still go there, do not. I repeat, do not. I don't care how nice she is. I don't care how long she stays with you. Do not take them with you to the ATM machines or to the mall when you go to the ATMs. I've never did that before. Even the nice girl y'all saw that I was with, even though we would go to the mall, but I would never take her to the ATM machine. Never take anybody with you to the ATM. Don't ever do that. But what I do is I will go to the mall or I will go to the shopping center. I get my own water. I get my own drinks. I get my own everything. Okay. And what I do is I take the bottle of water and I take the bottle and I actually, there's a spot, it's like a closet that I put the case of water, I hide it. I put it in there and I take like a few bottles and I put it in the refrigerator. Then when she comes out, when she said, "Oh, I want something to drink," I will go in the fridge and grab the drink and give it to her. And I'll always keep a distance. Like I'm sitting here in this chair right here. She may be sitting on the bed over there, like that. Now, this is the trick. Okay. Sometimes Colombian females, they like to be held. They're very affectionate. Man, I hate to be saying this type of stuff. But if she comes over, sits on your lap or anything like that, though, that water's contaminated. You can't drink. You can't drink anything. You can't drink. You just throw the water away. Yeah. That's what you have to do now. Make sure the water bottle. So yeah, make sure it's sealed before you open it. That's right. See, yeah. He said, see, yeah. Always don't ever. When you're drinking with one of them and she's at your place, always keep a distance. Because because what happens if you have your drink right in front of you, let's say like this, you sit there, you're talking to her, you can turn your head for 1 second like this, then bam, you put that scopolamine in there real fast, just like that. And some of them they're really good at it too. They're really good at it. So if she comes to you, if there's any physical contact between you and that girl, if she's sitting on your lap or she's sitting next to you, she's putting her, because sometimes they like to put their legs on you, they like to get real comfortable and stuff like that. No more drinking. That bottle of water has been contaminated. I'm sorry, but this is the way you have to do it if you still plan on going down there. And that's the way I did. I always go to the market and I get my own stuff. I get my own drinks, my own beer, my own everything. And another thing, I'm gonna give y'all another secret. Another thing, I'm giving y'all my tips. Always get cans. Don't get bottles. Like if you get beer, I always get what's the name of that? It's a Heineken or what's the name of that beer that comes in I think it's Heineken. Yeah, I get the Heinekens in the cans. So I give her a can, I have a can, and you got to pop that can open. And don't let them open it for you. The girls that came to see me, they may have had me a can. I take my shirt and I wipe the top of it off. Then I listen to it and then I pop it just like that. Because they can give you that stuff, man. You can't trust nobody. And we're into the point now that you cannot trust nobody. But I don't care how long you know them. See, that's what I mean by the dating pool has become contaminated. Because some of them now are playing the long game. They are playing the long game. So the people that you maybe like, the people that you are, there's certain people that y'all know that I knew that I was going down there. And they would tell me, "Oh, we're not going to drug you. We're not going to drug you. We're not going to do nothing to you." But you can't trust that. Because it happens, guys, it happens so fast. And then what's so dangerous about it, you can lose your life. You can lose your life. Let's see. Yeah, you always advise us about the girl bringing another friend. Yeah. And she brings another friend. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. the place that I stayed at, you only allow one guest. Yeah, hold on for a minute. I'm gonna get something to drink. 1 second. Be right back. Right back. All right. All right. Okay, had to give me something to drink. Talking about that beer made me want one. Mm-mm. I'll get like Razor Rage. Now I'm drinking. Talking about that beer made me want to get one. Let's see. I always take a tactical pen with me to travel to. Yeah, tactical pen. You need that. Yes, you need that tactical pen. So far, I haven't had really nothing too bad happen to me. You know. I just, you just gotta have common sense. You just gotta use plain common sense. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump in nobody's car that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And always watch your drink at all times. Don't trust anybody with your drink. Because these girls, they are scandalous, man. Some of these females are scandalous. They are. They are scandalous. You gotta be careful. But what's so scary now is that people are dropping like flies. People are dropping like flies. Let me see if I can put another picture up here for you guys. Let's see. I think I have another one. Don't scope yourself. Oh, yeah, I know. You said don't scope myself. I heard that, Wallace. I heard that, brother. I'm gonna show y'all another picture. This is the girl I'm gonna show y'all that I messed up with. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find another one here. Let's see. Let me see if I can share this again with y'all. Let's see. Yep, this is the one I messed up with. This is the one right here. Mm, mm, mm. Yep, this is the one that I messed up with. Yep, this is the one. Let me see what else. I'll get another picture of it. Let's see. Percent. Let's see. Let me get some other pictures for you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Share that screen with y'all. Still getting used to this. Yep, that's the one right there. There she is. This is the one that I messed. This is the one that I shouldn't have been with. I should have been with the other one that I showed you all. That's us together when we was having lunch with my translator. But that's the one I took and I canceled the other one with. The one that I should have married, the one I should have kept. I sacrificed her for this one right here. But I learned my lesson though. Let's see what's some of these messages in. They have hotels here in Panama. They have Colombian waitresses, and man, they are just yeah, they're gorgeous. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl and just watch them work me for several drinks in a sucker. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. You have a good time in Panama. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Panama. Man, that's yeah. She was man. I mean, she oh boy, yeah. Those girls in Barranquilla, they do have bodies on them. They do. Hmm. Some of those girls are just hot, man. Gee, yeah. I'm a sucker. We all are suckers sometimes, bro. Don't be so hard to yourself, PYT. Do you keep in touch with her? Yeah, sometimes this one here, yeah. Sometimes I do keep in contact with her. Sometimes she calls me on Christmas and things like that. Yeah, we still keep in contact with each other. Matter of fact, you know what? My last trip to Medellin, she's supposed to have met me there. Actually, we was going to spend my whole vacation in Colombia. I was going to spend it with her. Actually, I was. But then I met Barbie. Oh boy, here we go again. I met Barbie, y'all. You all know who she is. I met that blonde, that that snow bunny Barbie. Oh my God. I canceled on her and she's angry at me. See how I mess up, y'all. I mess up so much. I tell you, I'll be shaming myself. The last one, yeah, actually, she was the last one. I didn't meet any other girls but this one right here, which I shouldn't have. I should have been with the other one that I showed you all with. Because this one here, let me tell you about her. She asks for money a lot. Hmm. And she's in her 40s. I know some of y'all been getting on me saying, say, Tony, at your age, why are you messing with those 25-year-old, those 30-year-old women? You should be messing around with women your age. So when I do date women my age, they become even more of a problem than the younger ones sometimes. Yeah. Because let me tell you, let me see. Let me see what else. Let's see. Do you keep it? Yeah, I keep in touch with her. Say, and this one did not have the same. Let me see. Let's see. She the yeah, the ATM. I hate that, but she. No, you were at the ATM. Yeah. Actually, it was. She speaks a little English. Yes, Terrell. She does. She speaks a little English. Yes, she does. But it's really cute the way how she speaks it. It's like broken English. I've never seen a Colombian woman do this before. She combined her Spanish with the English. Yeah, it was weird because she be trying to speak English, but she takes the nouns from the English and the nouns from the Spanish, and she combines them. So she be talking Spanish English at the same time. It's crazy. I was like, huh? Sometimes they like ask her to repeat what she says. And sometimes even the translator can't pick it up. Sometimes I use a translator to try to pick it up, when you don't understand them. Even that doesn't understand. So I will tell her just speak complete Spanish. Don't try to speak any English. Let's see. My Spanish is pretty good. It's muy bien, muy bien. My español, muy bien, señor. It's okay. Un poco. A little. Um, I don't speak I don't speak fluent Spanish, but I can have a conversation with them. I can, you know, like if I need to go somewhere or get a taxi or order something to eat or something like that, I can have a conversation with them. You know, and that's all you really need to know. Just be able to have a basic conversation with the girls. So I slept. I saw you speaking with that picnic. Yeah, yeah, the picnic. Yeah, 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 yeah. With the picnic with the other girl. Matter of fact, I talked to her. When did I talk to her? I talked to her last Saturday, and me and her. It's not well. She was. How can I say? It just really wasn't no chemistry between us. I mean, romantic chemistry. I think she was more in it for the money. That's all. That's all. I'm gonna be honest with you. They just be in it just for the money. Did you show and a video and show a UA? What you mean, PYT? Humidity. Let me see. Okay, you were. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I understand what you said. Yeah, yeah. See, one thing about Colombia, especially Medellin, the landscaping is different. Especially in the Poblado area, because it's like you're walking up the hills and you're going down the hills, you're going up the hills, and you go. The walk is like you always like on an incline, so you're putting more energy to walk. So sometimes, and then the humidity, the air is different, the atmosphere just a little different. So yeah, sometimes you can be like huffing and puffing. Sometimes some people thought I was like out of shape. No, it has nothing to do with that. If you've ever been to Medellin before, if you ever walked around a lot, believe me, it can take a lot out of you, especially when you're walking up those hills, especially at that mall. That mall has like an incline out, especially when you're carrying bags, when you're carrying groceries. Because sometimes I would carry groceries with me back to my hotel when I'm walking. And then sometimes you go down a hill, then you're walking up a hill again, and then the atmosphere is different. It's called altitude sickness. Because matter of fact, there was a foreigner at the hotel I was staying at. He was very sensitive to it. Matter of fact, it got so bad for him that he had to stay inside his room. He couldn't go outside. So people who don't, so people who don't travel, they don't understand that. Yeah, let's see. So she offered you food, and you said, "Nah, just drink." Which girl you talking about, PYT, about the drink and the food? Which one you talking about? Who offered me? You talk about this one right here on the picture? He said, I've been traveling to Colombia in March. I'll make sure yeah, please, Terrell, please stay safe. But Terrell, you should be okay. Look, just use common sense. Use common sense. You know what I'm saying? Just use plain common sense. Don't get into car with strangers. Always have her to come. If you're going to see a female, always have her to come to you. Don't go to her place. No, 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 no. She comes in a taxi, she leaves in a taxi, on her taxi. Now, if you do meet somebody that you do like, Terrell, and let's say she said, "Well, I want to have dinner with you at this certain restaurant," have her to say, "Okay, I will meet you there." Okay, and then you have the Uber to take you to the restaurant because you have the address of the restaurant and everything. Okay, and then when you leave that restaurant, she leaves in her car and you leave in your Uber. Whatever you do, do not get into the car with anybody that you don't know. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. Let's see what he's saying. Oh yeah, the picnic. Yeah, yeah. What we did was we went to the where did we go? We went to the supermarket and we got our food. Yes, but the food was prepackaged though. I made sure that the food was prepackaged. Okay, because what she did, one thing I didn't like what she did, when she offered me the food, she took the food apart. She took the wrapping and stuff off the food. Let me tell y'all something. When a female do something like that, it's automatically that food has been contaminated. I say no thanks. I'll say I'm okay. I don't want to eat it. You got it. I mean, the way how the situation. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be fear mongering. I'm not trying to be to a point where you have to, like look over your shoulder every single second. I'm not saying that. But it's to the point that you have to now. 2 people this weekend got poisoned this weekend and got deleted from scopolamine. Back in the day, you didn't have to worry about only Uber or a white taxi company. I deal with Uber only, Terrell. I do, because what they like about Uber is that when you confirm your ride, it gives you the license plate and everything of the car. You look at the car, because I heard some really nasty stories about taxis. I'm not ever dealing with no taxi again. I told you what happened to me. I almost got robbed by a taxi driver. I sure did. Yeah. You said she unwrapped it. Yeah. They can put that. I mean, I'm not saying that that's what she was doing. I'm not saying, but they can put that scopolamine on your food. You know what I'm saying? I take one bite of that food and I'm out. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Yeah, you said you saw that too. Yeah. She offered me the sandwich because I had the sandwich wrapped up, but she unwrapped it and she gave it to me. I said, no, thank you. And y'all know I said, no, thank you. Nope. I just said, you know what? I just drink me a beverage or something. No meeting with women in clubs and bars and strip clubs. No 2-piece chicken combos coming in my house. No. I'm gonna tell you this too. Now, for some of you out there that's going down there, I'm gonna tell you this. I will not, if you meet a female, especially for the very first time, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you another safety tip. So I hope y'all paying attention to me. If you are in an Airbnb, don't bring her there. Get you a hotel room. They got rooms there that go for $48 a night in Medellin. They do. They have them out there. Don't ever bring them back to your Airbnb. Don't do it, because always remember, where you live, it's like your holy shrine. You know, it's like holy ground. I mean, where you eat and sleep and shit and bathe and sleep, that's your holy shrine. Don't let nobody contaminate that, because what I've heard what has happened is individuals have gotten robbed in the past in their Airbnbs. And guess what? The robbers returned. Yes. Came back the second time and robbed them twice. Because they know where you live. If something goes down that's not right with a female that you don't know, that you bring it to your Airbnb, they know where you live. You know, it's just not worth it. I wouldn't do it. The cab dude was asking you about your phone or your camera. I mean, yeah, he kept on too. He kept asking. And then what was really scary about that situation is that it's like it was like an upbeat conversation. Okay. So the minute I pull out this is the camera right here. What you see right here. This is the Osmo right here. This is the camera I have. When he seen that camera, it's like his whole demeanor changed in his face. And he kept asking me, like, what type of camera is that? How much did you pay for the camera? How much is the camera worth? What does the camera connect to? And everything. He kept looking at it because I wanted to get some more content, you know? Because I think Medellin has very good landscape. The landscape is beautiful. I love the mountains. Sometimes you see the clouds sitting on top of the mountains. I say, oh, I want to get that. I want to get that. You know, while I was driving with the taxi driver, right? And he just kept looking. He kept looking. And something told me, it's like, because I am a Christian too, guys. I do have Christian values. Well, I don't call myself a Christian. I'm religious. And I pray and things like that. But the Holy Spirit told me, spoke to me, and said, put that camera away now. Put that camera away in your pocket. I took the camera, I put it in my pocket. And I took my pants up. Out of sight, out of mind. But I really believe if he felt that that camera was worth something, he would have took it. And that's a scary feeling that you got this feeling. It's like your sixth sense. When you're about to be robbed, it's like that sixth sense comes up, that you have. I say, okay, I'm about to be robbed. Okay, what I need to do to prepare to protect myself. And that's what I did. Yeah, hotels with security, Terrell. Absolutely. Yep, you stay in hotels with security. Did your brother list or Irving against the world account of his robbery and then his kidnapping? Against the world account of his robbery and his kidnapping. I don't understand, Drew. What you talking about, brother? Sorry, I meant the hotel. No, right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you said hotel. Yeah, you never bring them to your house. Don't ever bring them to, please do not bring these girls to your house. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bring them to your Airbnb. Just meet them, tell them you're going to meet them at a hotel. You spend $40 and, whatever, handle your business. Then she leave, then you leave. She don't know where you are in case something goes down, like what happened to me. Because when that woman acted that way with that extortion thing, I had to get another room. I couldn't stay in the same room. Thank you for all your advice. I learned a lot from you. I usually stay away from other YouTubers because most of them time they cut each other. Yeah, they do. They do. They cut each other through. That's why I don't allow no trolling on this channel. It's unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. I mean, it's dangerous out there, man. This is not child's play. When you go to Colombia, it's not for beginners. You can end up on the other side of the dirt if you don't do everything. If you don't use good common sense there. Let me see, Ruto. Oh, okay. You talk about the one that was on the Razor channel. Yeah. That's what you talk about. Yeah. Oh man, kidnapping. Oh my God. Oh boy, guys. I mean, why? So it's coming back to the subject that I'm doing tonight. Why do we need to do this, man? It's time to go somewhere else. It's time to go somewhere else. It's just not worth it to me. It's just not. I mean, you constantly looking over your back, looking around. Oh, I gotta take my necklace. I gotta take this off. I gotta take this off, and you gotta worry about the girl putting that scopolamine in your drink. Everyone was wild when he was kidnapped too. Yeah, that's the new game out there, the kidnapping, and it can happen very fast too. It can happen very fast. You think you're doing something, you think you're just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? You get in the car with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You think it's okay? Oh, we're just going to the bar or something like that. You don't make it to the bar. She's taking you somewhere else. Taking you to the goons. Because what I heard about Tu Shang-Chi, what was said about that situation is that when he made the first phone call to his brother that he needed the money, but his brother was out of town. I think on the plane ride he couldn't he was on the plane, so he couldn't do it. He said he have to wait till tomorrow. So he called and asked his friend to do it. So his friend got in contact with his brother, and they did send the money. And they still deleted him anyway, even though he gave the money. That was cold-blooded there. Because there's YouTubers that are saying that he didn't send the money, but he did send the money. The money was sent. So that's what I'm saying. These people are cold-blooded. These people are cold-blooded, man. They don't care about taking your life. Let me see if I got another picture from y'all from the romance tour. Let's see. I'm going to stop that one. Let me see if I can pull up another one. Let's see. I think I have another one for y'all. Just 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to try to present this to y'all. Share screen. Yep, this is another one. Now, this was this girl, what you see here, she was the second one that I met. She would have made a good wife, too. Let's see. I've been to Cartagena and didn't have any problems, long as you don't wear jewelry and be flashy and be a target. Yeah, you don't want to bring no attention to yourself. Tung Shang brought a lot of attention to himself. I wanted attention. Like, I saw some of his pictures on Facebook, and he was just real flamboyant. You know, he wore those big glasses, pink pants, white shoes. You know what I'm saying? Taking multiple pictures with females. That's another thing that you don't want to do in Colombia. You don't want to be taking too many pictures with females because you put yourself like a big shot or something. All right, brother, you leaving? Okay, brother. All right, PTY. All right, you keep in contact with me. You be safe in Panama, brother, okay? Be safe in Panama. Man, I envy you, brother. I envy you. I wish I was there with you. But I'm looking at Costa Rica, though. That's looking more and more a big possibility. But I'll let you know, PTY, I'm sorry. Yeah, you have to be careful. You can't be flashy, and you can't. Let's see, what made you want to start your YouTube channel? Well, hold on. I think there's he said, let's plan. Okay, we'll talk, brother. We'll talk. You enjoy yourself. Yeah, that trip to Costa Rica. Yeah, definitely. I keep you posted, okay? You be careful in Panama, man. Have you a good time. Hit me up on Instagram too. Let me know how things going too. It's Tony Ma 40. Tony TONYMA 40 on Instagram. Let me know how things going in Panama, okay? We'll talk more about the Costa Rica thing. Let's see, Pure Vida. Yes. Okay. Let's see. So what made me start my own? Okay, what made me start my own YouTube channel? I'm gonna tell you what made me start my own channel. The last few years when I was at Medellin, because when I was doing the romance tour Barracuda, I wasn't doing YouTube at that time. But what made me start my own YouTube channel was I saw something that was happening there that I thought it really concerned me what I saw in Medellin about it was multiple people was actually being deleted from scopolamine. It's like almost every day I was there, I was getting news about this foreigner, this person was deleted. So I was like, oh, something is going on here. And it got really, really scary. So I contact Razor Rays. I said, Razor Rays, I need to come on your live to tell the subscribers about there could be a scopolamine and a fentanyl connection. I think they was mixing it. And that's what so many foreigners was getting deleted. So he was the only one that allowed me to come on his platform and tell the story and put the warning out. Because all the other channels I went to, they will not even talk to me. They will not listen to me. I will Instagram them. I will send them emails. They didn't even want to talk to me. Razor Rays was the only one that gave me an open platform to explain what was going on. So I had to say, I said, you know what? After that, I'm gonna take these matters into my own hands. So that's when I say, you know what? I need to start a channel, and that way I can broadcast it myself. I don't have to worry about going to anybody else's channel trying to give some news or some information. That's the reason why I started my own YouTube channel. I noticed that he puts different women on his Facebook page, and he was dancing with another woman. Yeah, yep, Terrell, yep. He sure was. Yep. And believe me, those girls, they watch your YouTube channel. They do. They watch your Facebook channel. I mean, your Facebook page. Yes, they do. They watch everything. Yep. And they probably, she could have got envious. Said, who the fuck do he think he is? Dancing with that, such and such. I'm going to teach his ass a lesson, But there's more to that story, but I can't say on this live. Brother, need 2 phones in Colombia. You don't have any banking, crypto, or PayPal owns. No. If you get your main phone and it's kidnapping you, you lose all. Yep, you lose all your money. I don't do. You know what? When I was doing crypto, I don't do crypto anymore. I never did it on my phone. I always did it on my main computer at home. I wouldn't even be having nothing like that on my phone. I do have the PayPal and the Cash App, but not no crypto. Yeah, I mean, they took everything. I mean, they cleaned him out. They cleaned this brother out. They took everything. I don't know why he had all that stuff on him. There's no way where I'm taking 2 phones with me. The only way I had 2 phones on me, if I'm leaving from the airport going to my hotel. I do have the 2 phones on me there. But as soon as I get to the hotel, I take that extra phone out, and the passport, everything goes into the safe deposit box. Great point, Drew. I had 3 phones and my primary phone, secondary phone. Yeah, it's good to have other phones. I usually have 2 phones, but I put the other one away, hid away, just in case of something happened with the first phone. And then the phone I have is like a clone phone. It's not a flashy phone. It's not like an iPhone or anything like that can, bring attention. You don't want that. The last thing you want to do is bring attention on yourself. Yeah, I don't know why he would do that, have those many phones. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but the photo that you see here with this young lady, let me see, we went on one date. We went on one date. She was sweet too. I miss her too. She would have made a good wife too. This one here would have made a good wife. Yeah. There were some good women at that romance too. I will say this one and the other one that I showed you would have been a good wife. They would have been good wives. And she was an older woman too. She wasn't, I mean, these women are not super models like the ones in Medellin or maybe like in Cali or something like that. But they were like your home, your homie loving friend. I don't know if y'all heard that. That's old school too. They like the women in Barranquilla. They was like really traditional, very traditional, feminine women. They like to cook. That's all they did for me was cook at the romance tour. I like small church groups like this, less drama. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you, when I started this channel, I cleaned it up. I said, no trolling, no making fun of nobody, no talking about nobody, because I love every last one of you guys on this chat. I really do. And I don't want nothing to happen to anybody, going to Colombia, because it's dangerous. It is. You could end up losing your life down there just like that. Like I could be sitting here having a drink with somebody, just like this. Just having a good time with two cuties or something. Bam, you put your drink down, turn your back, scopolamine, turn around and you drink it and you're gone. I'm glad you like this chat. Thank you, Terrell. Thank you. Glad to have you. Glad to have everybody here. Anybody want to come on the chat? Want to talk about something? I want some of y'all to come in. Y'all want to talk. You have to show your face. Anybody want to come on and talk about what needs to be done? Y'all can educate me too. We can educate each other. Not just me educating you. You can educate me too. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find y'all another picture that I took at the romance tour. Let's see. I'm going to stop sharing this one. Let me see. I'm going to bring up another one. Let's see. Let's see. Share screen again. Yeah, this is the other one too. I met at the romance tour. Me and her didn't have that much chemistry. We only had one date together. She was okay. She was all right. But you could tell if you look at the picture, you can kind of tell that she really wasn't into me that much. Yes. Yeah, she was like, I think some of these girls just wanted to, yeah, great point. I had 3 phones, 3 points. Yeah. I think some of them just wanted to come to America. You have to be careful with that too. You have to be careful with that too. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Anybody have any more questions? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anybody want to come on this live? Terrell, Drew, y'all still there? Anybody still there? Okay. Let's see. How old was the woman you feared at the romance tour? Let me see. What do you mean by fear? I don't understand. Which one I feared? You mean the one that I wanted to be with? You said how old was the woman you feared at the romance tour? You talk about the one that I should have picked, um, Terrell. Oh, you talk about the one that I pushed to the one that I ended up choosing? Let's see. Yes, I just sent you a last. I just sent you a last message. Let me see. Are you talking about the one? You talking about Esther? Mhm. You talking about the one at the ATM? I'm no. I'm kind of confused, Terrell, because I didn't fear none of the girls at the romance store. Hmm. Let me see. How old was the woman you feared? Okay, now Esther, she was about 40. She was 40. And the one that I should have picked, the very first picture I sent, she was like 35. She was around 35. Esther was um Esther was around 40. Yeah, she was around 40. 40 years old. The girl here that you see in the picture, she was young. She was younger. She was about the one in this picture, she was about, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably 27, 26. She was in her 20s. And like I said, wow, that's pretty young. Let me see. Uh, Drew, what you mean by link? Do you want the do you see the link? Do you want to come on the live, Drew? Oh, hey Justin, how you doing? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, yeah, Colombia's way too hot to yeah. Yeah, Colombia's getting real hot, man. Colombia's getting real hot down there, bro. Two deletions in one weekend. Two, two deletions in one weekend. And you know what? It's true when they be talking about um it's true when they be talking about there'd be mysterious types of deaths that be happening there. Mysterious, yes, very mysterious death has been happening. It's happening in Colombia. A guy fell 17 stories from a balcony in Cartagena. That is weird. I don't know what he was doing, but I think that's scopolamine. I think that stuff makes you hallucinate. I think it does. I think it makes you hallucinate. That's what's so scary, man. Oh, Justin, I'm doing fine. I want to visit Colombia, but man, I'm afraid. I'll be afraid not to trust. Yeah, I know. Oh man, me personally, I'm giving a travel advisory of not going there right now. I would say try to go somewhere else right now until they get things together down there. I know there's people. I'm not fearmonger. I love that country very much. I've been there so many times, but the last few months has been like I don't know what's going on. Every time I turn around, I get this news about all this crazy stuff that's happening down there. Yeah, Drew, I got the link on the in the comment section. If you want to come on, you can come on, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I got the link. It's in the comment section. If you want to come in, you can. I don't know if you see it, but it's there. Let me make sure. Let's see. Yeah, the link is there. I can send it again if you want me to. Let me send it again. Send the link again. Let's see. Yep, that's the link right there. He said until the Colombian government does something about these crazy deaths and drug things, I stay out. And said, I don't think nothing's going to change. To be totally honest with you, I don't think nothing's going to change because what's happening is I'm gonna tell you. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Uh, okay, I'm back. I don't think things is going to change because I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't think things are going to change. Because Medellin is becoming more popular with tourism, for number one, and then number two, you have the scopolamine is actually indigenous to that country. The scopolamine is made from the bocachera tree. I mean the plant that grows it down at that Trump flower. I did a video on that. Matter of fact, you can go check out my videos, and you'll see it on there. Oh, okay. Drew's here. Add him to the stage. Drew, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Tony? How are you?
Hey, brother. I'm just hanging in there, man. What about yourself?
Good. I'm driving right now, but what I wanted to just chime in with the chat about was, okay, first of all, never been to Colombia, never
Oh,
plan on going to Colombia, but
okay,
security is security wherever you go, whenever you travel international and things like that. So
right.
what I just wanted to do was come on and give guys that are listening to this stream a couple security hacks that anybody can do. I
Okay,
already mentioned the phones, so I think it's always wise to carry two phones. Just in case you don't want your main phone stolen. Number two, and I listen to everybody's stories, and a lot of this stuff just seems to repeat itself. But my second hack is this: do you know what packing slips? You know what packing slips are, right?
no, what are packing slips? Educate
You
me.
know, the packing slips that you put on packages with the plastic. You put the paperwork inside the packing slip.
I never heard of that before.
You don't know what a packing slip is? It goes in a box, and when you open the packing slip, it tells you what the contents of the box are, or how much the receipt is, or whatever. A packing
No,
slip.
I never heard that, brother. I'm serious.
Look
Oh,
at
go ahead,
Google
keep
search it.
going.
If you Google search it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know what a packing slip is. So
Okay,
if you look at
okay,
a packing slip, all
okay,
right. So for all you guys who know what a packing slip is, those are the plastic things that come on the outside of a box. You rip it open and it has like the paperwork, whatever the contents are, the receipt, whatever, that's in
okay,
it.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
So
Okay, I'm sorry to think about it.
yeah. So what you can do, and this is a cheap hack, get packing slips because packing slips have sticky adhesive on the back. You can put your visa, your passport in there. You can put a copy of your credit cards, that information in there. Um, and
Okay,
what you can do is, and you can also put your wallet in there, your credit card. And what you can do is you can stick that on the back. You can move a refrigerator. You can put it on the back of a refrigerator. You can put it on something heavy if you plan on having chicas in your room, because they're not going to
okay,
move a refrigerator. But you can put
okay,
a package slip anywhere. You can stick it almost anywhere to hide your valuables.
okay, okay. Oh,
So
that
that's
sounds
just
good.
That's a simple hack right there. I would just, like I said, I would tell you guys to make sure that you have copies of your credit cards with you, so that if your wallet or something is stolen, you have the numbers. You make sure you take a copy of you have a copy of the back of the cards, so you have those numbers readily available, so that you can
Okay.
be either on your laptop or on your primary cell phone, making calls, shutting cards down, doing whatever you got to do to protect your money.
Right, right. That's
Okay.
good. Okay, those are
So
good security advices.
so
Thank you.
this is another one here. If you listen to Irving versus the World in his story, one of the mistakes Irving made was
Okay.
he that one of the guys told him to go get in a cab. Hey, go take that. No, what? No, let me start over. What
Okay.
happened was Irving, I guess, initially ordered an Uber. He
Okay.
ordered an Uber, but his friend said, "No, the Uber's gonna take too long. Take that cab over there." So Irving's like, "Okay, I'll take that cab." That cab was a setup. The
Oh
guy was
wow.
texting. The guy was texting while he was driving. He pulled over. He said, "Hey, I'm having engine problems." Next thing you know, some guys roll up.
Uh-oh, I'm losing you, Justin. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm losing you, Drew. Oh man, it was just getting
Can
good
you
too. Wait a minute, hold on. We'll
hear
wait for you. Wait a minute, hold
me
on.
now?
Wait till. Okay, yeah, yeah. You probably went on the bridge or so. Okay, repeat that part again. Go ahead. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we
so
can hear
Irvin, I
you.
think, Irvin said that when he was with someone, yeah, he said when he was with someone that the person he called the Uber, and I heard this story before from somebody that they called the Uber. The person said, "No, the Uber's gonna take too long. Let's take a cab." The guy pointed him to a cab and told him take this cab. And when he got in the cab driver, he drove kind of slow. That's what he said. And as he's
Okay.
driving, he said the cab driver was texting. So the cab driver pulled over and said, "Hey, I'm having some engine problems." But next thing you know, some guys roll up. They jump in both sides of the cab and they rob him in the cab.
Oh wow, but they didn't
So
kidnap him though, right?
no, that was he got robbed first, and then he got kidnapped later. So if you
What?
listen to
How did he
Irving
get kidnapped?
versus the World, so when you listen to Irving versus the World story, and it's a very good story, very cautionary story, but when you listen to his story, he was in a town, and I think it's called Kuata, whatever. But if you listen to his story, you'll find out the town. Look at it on a map. He was in a town that was close to the Venezuelan border. So the boys
Wow.
kidnapped him, and when they kidnapped him, they tried to confuse him, but they actually took him over the border,
Oh wow.
robbed him. They kept him in a room for a few days, and they, drained his accounts, did all that stuff like that. So, you got to be careful of the people that you're dealing with there. I would suggest too, guys, that if you are traveling, here's another security measure that you can take. You whoever your points of contact are back in the states, friends, family, mom, dad, whoever that you would call in the event of emergency, I would establish a Google Voice number, and
Right.
then with that Google Voice number, you tell them, hey, if I call or text you from this number, because the kidnappers could be watching, looking at your text, reading your text, making sure that you text the right information. That hey, I'm
Okay.
okay. But if you get a text from this particular number, you know that I'm kidnapped automatically.
Right.
Automatically off the jump. Hey, I got a text from this number. He's kidnapped. He's telling me
Right.
he's okay, but we've made that arrangement that if I got a text from this from to this Google Voice number, I've been kidnapped.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you for those safety tips, Drew.
Yeah,
You
you
got
got
to
to be
really,
strategic.
you
You got to
got
be
you got
strategic
to
now.
you
We
got
gotta
to.
you fellas and anybody, like I said, you can get robbed anywhere, but it seems like things are getting real bad in Colombia. But you gotta we as the robbers adapt, we have to adapt, and it's gonna be a cat and mouse game both ways.
I got somebody else too. Hello. Hey.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing, brother? Brother
Hello.
T? Mhm.
Anybody can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We hear you.
Hey, yeah. What's happening, T? T, can you hear us? Hello, T? We can't hear you, T. T, you got to come back. T, can you hear us?
Can you hear me very well?
Oh, okay. What's happening?
I think I have a problem. I may have to try to get up again.
Yeah, okay, you have a problem? Okay, just jump on later. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, sorry about that, Drew.
Hey Tony, so since I got you, what did you think about? I don't know if you watched the live that was on BMT with the brother that took the security team from the airport to his Airbnb. What did you think about that story?
That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. I mean, what? I mean, my thing is the thing I don't understand, Drew. Why are we so in love with Colombia that we're willing to put our lives, at risk? You know what I'm saying? Just to go there. I mean, is it really? Let me ask you a question, Drew. Do you think it's really worth it?
No, like I said, I've never been to Colombia, and I refuse to
Right,
go to
that's right,
Colombia.
right. You
I
never been there
refuse to.
before.
Yeah, I refuse to put myself into situations like that. I mean, it's already a bad place. It's already got warnings from the State Department.
Yeah, yeah, I got warnings by the State Department. Yeah.
So brothers continue to head down there, and what it is that the brothers are saying it's not going to happen to me. This ain't going to happen to me, and more than likely, it's not going to happen to you. But what has occurred is, um, as I've heard Andre say before, you got 5 million visitors that go down there, and only this less than a percent, less than a 1% something happens to. Yeah, that's true. But we are a traveling community, majority black males, and our traveling community is probably, I'm just gonna say conservatively, maybe it's 100,000 deep. So if any one brother dies, now we got two brothers dying this month.
Hmm.
That really is something that perks our attention. You
Right,
know,
right.
so that when you hear the argument that a bunch of people go down there and nothing happens to, it affects us because the community that we are involved in, the shows that we listen to, and the discussions that we have amongst each other. That's why you'll see more people on different panels, sounding the alarms, and others saying, hey, you're fear mongering.
That's not fair marketing. It's I mean, we're talking about okay, Drew, we're talking about from October to February, at least 12 people have been deleted with that short period of time. I have never heard of anything like this anywhere else before in my life. 12 people? No, I'm talking about 12 people between October and February.
Yeah, I think the closest thing we've heard of was that little short stint that happened in the DR when they were kind of like whatever they were putting in the alcohol.
I don't think it was that bad though. It
No,
wasn't this
it wasn't
bad.
that bad, but it
Uh,
was regular, and it was like, man, another person in the DR.
yeah, 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 yeah. You know, you know what? I've been to Colombia multiple times. Like I said, I really love that country. I mean, it's beautiful, but
I know you do, man. I can tell you love the chicas too.
oh yeah, yeah, especially because I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, the girl that I really miss is Barbie. I mean, I think about her every day. She calls me and like, when you coming back? I miss you. I mean, the girls usually show me a good time, but I do it. But the way how I do it very safely. I'm at the resort. You have everything you want. You have the bar, you have the restaurant, you have the mall. Down the street, you have everything at your fingertips. So I have them. One thing about me, I don't go to clubs. I don't go to Gusto's and all those places and be walking around Parque Jerry's and all that stuff at night. I don't do that. I have everything right there. I have the swimming pool, I have the hot tub, everything. You know what I'm saying? And plus, the hotel is very secure. They have, before any girl is able to come to visit me, they got to go to the desk. They got to go to the front desk and present their ID, identification, and they make them fill paperwork. They have to fill out the papers.
Yeah, you seem to have yourself well insulated when you go there. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I'm insulated. Yeah.
I
And they
I
tell
did
you,
watch I did watch
okay,
the situation that you did run into, and I
oh,
think you
yeah,
handled
yeah.
it perfect. I mean, the girl that was some of the weirdest stuff ever. She started
That
crying.
was,
That
man,
that that
Drew,
was a trap. That was a trap, brother.
that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Some of those girls down there are crazy too, because before that situation happened, she was fine.
Yeah,
She was laughing, giggling, looking forward to us going to the zoo. Because me and her we had planned this in months in advance what we was going to do. And when she came up, she had a bag with her. She was comfortable. We just had a party downstairs. I mean, everything was going great. And then within the drop of I'm talking about at a blink of an eye, her personality went from happy to sad. I mean, just crying, just like crying, just nonstop crying. I think but she told me one thing she told me after all this happened, because me and her, believe it or not, did you know she still communicates with me? And she
that's
said,
fine. We're in a different we're in a different country.
and she said what happened was, and she compensated me too. Actually, well, I'll get into that later. What happened afterwards. But she said what happened was, she said her friend that was with her gave her something, and she took it, and she had bad side effects from it. That's what she said. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't
But
believe her, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, things could really turn around so fast. But I did tape that situation, and I showed you guys. If you reason why I taped it, because I was like, this is what you do if you find yourself in that situation. This is what you have to do. If you ever with a female, let's say if you with a pro or something like that, and something happens about the money, just give them the money. Just give them the money.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Just to like I said, just with the situation that happened. What was that? 3 weeks ago now, 3 4 weeks, with the
Yeah.
brothers that had the chica up in the room and she broke the glass table. That cost them more than what she was asking for.
Oh man, that could have turned out to be real bad. That was a very
Oh yeah,
dangerous situation, man. That could. And see, when I looked at that tape, because I did a video on that tape too, and when I looked at that tape, I saw some very potential bad things that could have happened in that situation. The one thing that you do not want to do not, guys. If everybody on this live, hear me. If you ever get yourself in a situation with a female, do not put your hands on her. Do not touch her. Do not touch her, because if you grab her, if you push her, she can say that you assaulted her, and then they can take you to jail for that. They can take you to jail for that.
yeah, they got lucky. But hey, Tony, I'm gonna run, man. Take care of yourself.
Okay, Drew. Okay. All right.
Peace.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. T? Can you hear me? Sir? Hear us now?
You hear me now, right?
Yes, sir. I can hear you good. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well, man. This is the first time I ever did something like this, man. Because I don't be on these videos with a lot of drama and gossip and
No, no drama here at the Tony Rome Show. Never. I,
YouTube.
I, I,
And I think the last guy that just got off the live with you, he was talking.
yes.
Guy got kidnapped.
Yeah, he was talking about a guy that got kidnapped named Irving. Yeah. Yeah, that was a very serious situation there.
Yeah, he was on Razor Ray's show too, and the other guys was joking around with him about his girlfriend and how he ended up getting kidnapped. His girlfriend set him up and all that. It was just crazy, man. It was just a lot of drama. It just throw him under the bus. That's all. When he was telling a story about
That's a
getting
shame.
stuff, man, and you know everybody they think it's a joke, and I don't want.
That's nothing. I don't understand it either. That's why I don't allow it on this channel. When I first started this channel, I say no, no, none of that type of stuff is allowed here because what it does is it distracts from. You'd be surprised how many people who have gotten drugged, who's gotten robbed, and people actually been, assaulted. I'm not gonna say the word, but they're ashamed to come out and say things about it because of people trolling people. That's why I don't like trolling on here because
Right.
it distracts from the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, but here, anybody can come here, anybody could talk about anything, and they're not gonna have that problem here.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. You know, I'm not with the drama. You know,
Yeah.
hey man, we live in a cold world. By the way, this is Terrell anyway. I think I've been messaging you back and forth.
Okay. So what's happening, man? What do you think about these three people that was deleted this weekend? Do you think it's over? Far as trying to go to Colombia, do you think we should look for other places to go?
Well, in my opinion, I've been down there several times and I didn't have any problems.
Okay, me too.
The only thing I don't do yellow taxi cab, I do the white taxi cab. Those are the ones that it's a company.
Okay,
Only thing I use is Uber
okay.
taxi, the white company taxi. They got their phone numbers and it's the safest way to go. Those are the only two I use, but I prefer to use mainly the white taxi because it's more safer.
Right. I usually do the Uber and also I do sometimes I might use the hotel taxi service. They have like a shuttle service.
Yeah, but I think the three you said that got I think that's the one that had two women coming over, right?
Yeah. There's one that he had two women come to his Airbnb and the two women walked out, but he didn't walk out, and they found them deleted in his hotel room.
I think it's caused by poor judgment and loneliness and lust. Those are the three things.
It's killing them. I can't say the word that word. It's a lot of them are being deleted, man. It's this is bad because from okay, we're looking at from October to February. We talk about 12 people have been deleted. Not even a year. That's a
Right.
lot of people.
Right. I think, in my opinion, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, but everybody gonna have their own opinion at the end of the day. The
So
way
what do you,
the people that can't control their lust don't need to go down there. That
they
just
don't. They don't need. It's dangerous. And the mayor came out and said it. He said that I don't want these type of people coming to our country that's indulging in this type of behavior. He said that.
and I think another thing they need to do is ban Tinder because
Hmm.
those dating sites not going to protect you.
It's not.
But
It's not.
like you talked about the romance tour, it drastically reduced the tragedy
It
versus.
does. It does. Yes, the romance too. It does. Even though it's a little expensive, but I went to the romance tour in Barranquilla, and it was the whole romance tour is very secure, and none of those girls are pros because they have to be. They vet the girls. They do background checks on the girls, and most of the girls they are marriage-minded females. They are not pros.
You know, I think the problem is, man. I guess men cheap nowadays. I guess they don't want to spend no money. They stay in ABBs instead of hotels. They want to get somebody on Tinder instead of romance scams.
Yeah. Tinder. Did you hear about the guy? I think it was on. Let me see. That was Razor Ray's show. That he was in Ecuador and still got scoped by a Colombian girl in Ecuador. Can you believe that? How crazy is that?
I don't understand why they keep bringing a two-piece chicken combo to their place.
I don't get it. I don't get. I would never in my every. Let me tell you something, and this is why I said this before. Your Airbnb, where you live, is your holy shrine. Where you lay your head down, where you eat at, where you have peace at. You don't want to mess that up. And when you bring these girls into your Airbnb, into your home, it's like sometimes you bring the devil in your house. You
Yeah.
bring it, you bring it. You saw what happened in Cartagena, didn't you? When the guys had that girl that broke the table.
Which one when this was?
You never seen that?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I keep up too much of this stuff on this YouTube because I know it's just a lot of gossip going on.
No, I did. Matter of fact, I did a video on that, and that was pretty bad. They had a girl that somehow they didn't, it was she went up on the price or something like this. What happens when you mess with these type of women, and they tell you that in Colombia,
But
it says like,
she was a prostitute.
yeah, she was a pro. She was a pro, and somehow the money didn't go right. She wanted more, and they wouldn't give it to her, and it just turned out to be a disaster, a
Uh-huh.
total disaster. I mean, it ended up, she ended up breaking the table there, the table that was in the Airbnb. And then she was screaming at them, attacking them. They had to physically remove her, which I told them that was a very bad mistake that they did. Because that's one thing you do in Colombia. You do not, if you have a problem with a female, do not, do not, do not put your hands on her at all.
Let
Give
me ask,
her, okay.
so they was passport bros or they were just kind of tourists?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime when a black man, okay, goes to a country with
Mm-hmm.
a passport, by default, they consider you a passport bro.
Well, I'm not involved in that. I'm not a passport, but I'm not trying to get involved in that. I don't know.
Right, right. But
Trump.
I'm saying mainstream media, that's what they do. When anything happens to a black guy or anything that happens to us when we travel, we are considered passport bro. I'm not saying you are a passport bro, but by default, they make you a passport bro. You see
Uh,
what I'm saying? Because I don't know if the passport bro is this like an agency or organization, something that you have to join. Because even Austin Hollister, the situation that he had, they automatically made him a passport bro, and he's not a passport bro. He said that.
I mean, I don't know, man. The way I see, I thought the definition of passport bro to me, it seemed like they looking for hookers. I thought they supposed to be looking for traditional wives, man.
That's what passport bro is supposed to do: look for traditional wives.
But I see they just looking for hooker success to it. I don't know that. I mean, that's what I look like I see it on there, Tony.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this to anybody on this live. Is that if that is what you're going down to Colombia? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I went down to Colombia. I was there twice last year. I went in June and I went on Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one thing they told me, they talked about the passport bros in Colombia. To me, the Colombians talked to me. You know what they call passport bros down there?
What?
Trash tourism. That's what they call it.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I don't get involved in that stuff, so it causes a lot of drama to me. I don't.
Right.
Time I see something, it's one tragedy after another, man. I don't know what's going on. I think that's why the crime went up in Colombia too, because I know I'm telling the truth, because the truth hurts, and then if I tell the truth, somebody will get mad at me. So,
What the problem is, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this problem. Okay, the problem is you're not the problem. I'm not the problem.
mhm.
But the Pookies and stuff and them that goes down there, they're the problems. And but what happens is by them acting the way that they're acting, it puts a bullseye on you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You may be the person that they don't do anything.
every tourist look bad. You go down there and trying to find hookers and sluts. I mean, I don't know what the reason to go down there for. I doubt it. To me, it look like they just doing the short term and not for the long term, man. I don't know. I don't know what's the purpose of it. I don't know if they trying to hype it up and just get everybody to go down there. That started making the tourists look bad too.
It makes it look bad because they're going down there for the wrong reason. And if let me tell you this: if you have the Department of Homeland Security
Mm-hmm.
and the United States Embassy telling you that Colombia is dangerous, especially from dating apps, and telling you should reconsider travel before you go there, you know it got to be something going on down there. You know it got to be dangerous.
Well,
But
what?
guys,
Yeah, see
okay,
what's going on now. You know the gangs and agencies use that Tinder and they watching YouTube on
oh
pass.
yeah,
So what they doing is they know passport bros love Colombian women. The gang
right,
going to use that bait to hire beautiful women
uh
like
huh,
9 10s, turn around luring guys and have two women go to their room,
uh
sleep
huh,
them, and rob them, and then they
hmm
go to the next sucker.
yep, yep. That's what they do, and what's so bad about it, they are deleting them.
And then they, you know, these games, they watching YouTube. They know what's going on.
Of course they do, and they don't like us. But I'm telling you, when I was down the last time, not the last time, the last time before I was there, I picked up because I'm a very spiritual person too.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a very negative spirit when I was down there. It's like a spirit like they didn't want us there, almost like, like go home, gringo. We don't want you down here. I mean, they didn't mistreat me or anything, but it was just something that was just it was just weird. It was just weird. And then after that, that's when I started hearing the stories of more and more of tourists being deleted down there, of
Yeah,
people going down there and not coming
I
back.
already gave you the reason why.
Yes,
The proof is in the pudding, man.
yes, it is.
So I
Yes, it
already
is.
told you why guys get deleted.
And you know what's so sad about it? It's going to keep happening. It's not going to stop.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
tell
it's not gonna stop.
it's not going to stop.
Everything equates to what happened to COVID. When they tell you put your mask on, you don't do it. Guess what? You're gonna get deleted.
You're
Same
going to
thing.
get
They go
deleted. Yep.
down there trying to get a woman, get laid, and go on the weekend. They talk about, man, you see how fine these women is. You don't think the gangs down there in Colombia watching you
Yeah.
like a hawk? I mean, come on. And
Yeah.
most people don't understand and another thing, the reason why the crime went up because the Venezuela, the migration moved over to Cartagena, Medellin, and those other cities. That kind of make the crime go up. But
Right. You said people from Venezuela
that,
coming over, right? Over the border,
that
right?
so
Yeah.
movement throw more fuel to the fire, have more guys and tourists come down there for the woman. That make more crime went up, going up in Colombia too.
Yeah. And also I had somebody on my channel. I did a live with them and I did an interview with them. And he said that the tourism is growing in Medellin too. More foreigners are coming down there.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah. So the more foreigners you're coming down there, the more people interact with the girls, and the more the people interact with the girls, the more these things is going to happen. It's
yeah.
going to happen. It's going to. It's sad. It's going to happen again.
I
The
think.
only. Go
Yeah, I
ahead. I'm
think
sorry.
on the way it gonna take a miracle. It gonna take an act of God to happen. The only way is they go voice scold me if men have discipline over their lust, not to go get got by these two chicks. That's the only way they could do that is avoid that, and then the crime may go down.
Yeah, it might go down, but I think what's going to have to happen is this is how I think we're going to have to maybe tone it down a lot. Is that they're going to require visas to go up because you heard what Brazil just did, right? They changed
Mhm.
how you can come visit their country now. You have to have a visa now to visit Brazil. And not only that, they do background check. They won't know how much money in your bank account and everything. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Brazil has changed because they tried to stop. The passport bros and these pookies were coming down there and exploiting their women. But the passport bros, I don't know much about them or anything like that.
Oh no. I'm not affiliated with that, man. I
Right.
get involved with that stuff, man. But
But they're
uh,
getting a very bad reputation. Because I'm telling you, when I was there myself, the Colombians told me, I'm not saying they are, I'm not saying everybody in passport bros are wrong, but I'm just telling you what they told me down there in Colombia. Every time I go down there, it's like I gotta tell them that, we all not that way. Just that only thing you guys want to come down here and do is F our women and exploit us and put us on YouTube and all that type of stuff. You know, that's what they think we are. And that's
uh,
why,
see,
go
that's
ahead.
the problem because I know you see those YouTube videos. Every time I look around, they always have video with women. Then and then the next day they have another woman. The next, then they go with somebody else. The next, man, I see all these on these YouTube videos. Man, I was like, man, this man, these jokes, man, they a joke, man.
Yeah,
And
they are.
I,
Yeah.
I, I see why a lot of them don't want them to come down to Brazil because of that.
Yeah. They cut that, Brazil cut that out. So it's like it,
Yeah, like they all they do is like they promoting and stuff, and that makes tourists like normal tourists like me and other people. It makes them look bad, man.
yeah, it does. It's getting worse, man. I would only advice I could give you is I would stay away for right now. Let me answer this thing right here. This guy here named customer service said he was the girl extorted him for $700. So I kicked her down the steps and ran into the airport. Wow. That is terrible customer service, Buster. Wow. He said I was a Cartagena and the chica tried to extort me for $700. So I kicked her down the steps and ran to the airport. Wow. You got to tell us the story. Customer service, I want to know, can you come back and tell us the story about really what happened, okay?
That comment that he made seemed like he dealing with a low value women to me.
Yeah, low value women. I call them bottom, they call them bottom feeders. Somebody say they need to do something about the scopolamine flower. No, there's too many of them there. They ain't gonna do nothing about that. You talk about the Boca Cherry tree. No, that's gonna be down there. It
Hey,
ain't going nowhere.
let's go.
Hello? Mr. T, I lost you again.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, have you ever been scoped?
No.
Okay.
No. I give advice about how not to be scoped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always stay in the hotel. I buy my own drinks. I go to the store and get them. And if I do invite a female over, if we're drinking, we have distance between each other. She sit on the bed, I sit in the chair across the room. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she comes over and sits on your lap, then you throw your drink out. It's
Oh,
contaminated.
no, I really basically, man, I only just drink a bottle of water, man. Make sure
Yeah, water. Yeah, that's why I drink bottled water. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
make
it.
sure you drink it all up when you open that seal too, man.
Yeah. I don't. You have to be. Oh, in Colombia, man, you have to be careful, man.
Oh no, well, in my opinion, man, I think it just had to do with that sex tourist, but
It is. It is.
but you still got to be careful down there, though.
Yeah, it's they want to go on for cheap for the cheap women, the cost and everything, because that was another big mistake that I'm not saying passport bros, but people were making. They were putting up information on social media about how cheap sex was in Colombia. That was a very big mistake.
How
And I
cheap
used,
up now?
yeah, they used to have lives. I seen Facebook lives. I seen groups having chats about, oh yeah, you could go to La Setenta and get a pro for $25, a Venezuelan girl. Yeah, I smashed that. And they were actually putting up pictures of themselves with these girls. And I say, man, you don't want to do that. I say, you don't want to do that.
That's Man, that's the problem. That's the reason why
There
they
you go.
up high. All they do is talk about girls, and a lot of them guys flying down there trying to get some, and then they end up getting got and getting drugged.
Yep, yep, yep. And I don't think they're gonna do. I don't think the police gonna do much about it. I don't think the police gonna do much about it because I think they kind of using it as a deterrent. They say, okay, if you come down here for sex tourism, then guess what? You're gonna get got.
Yeah,
If you go,
yeah. I stay away from that. I'm
yeah,
not
I stay
down.
away from it. I stay away from it. And they tell where I stay at. When I usually go down there, they really look out for me. They tell me, say, don't walk around at night. They tell me that. They say,
Who told you that? Who look
people at
out?
the resort, people at the resort that I stay at, when I go down there every year, they look out for me. They really do. The customer care service reps, the people at the front desk, the waitresses, the people in the hotel, at the restaurant. They tell me what to do and what not to do. They say do not be walking around. They say because one time I was gonna go to Provenza kind of late to do some content. They said don't do it. Don't go down there too late. Don't do it. They said if you're gonna go down there, go around there around 7 o'clock and come back around 9. But don't go down there like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something like that. They tell you. They look out for you.
Yeah, see, if I'm gonna be going down there next month.
Oh, you going? Okay.
Late after 7, when before it's dark anyway. So I
Yeah.
do have curfew time anyway. Yeah, don't even go out there after dark.
No, I don't. No, they tell, and the girls I be with, they tell me
Early.
the same thing. They tell me the same thing. They say, Tony, don't go out at night. That's when the criminals come out. I say, okay. But where I stay at, everything is there. I got the swimming pool, hot tub, bar. And I have my own drinks from the store. Everything is at my fingertips, man. Then when a girl comes over, she shows her ID, signs the paperwork. We go into the balcony. We go to the patio, sit down, have some more drinks, and we chill. And then when it's time for her to go, I pay for the taxi, everything, and she goes. That's how I do it. I do
Yeah,
that every time.
yeah. Like when I go down there, what the gangs really looking for, they looking for how you dress. They gonna go by that. Then they
Yeah,
go how you walk.
yeah, yeah.
Then
Okay,
they go
thank you.
by
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Eric. Great job, Tony. Chasing excellence. Stay motivated. Keep creating content. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming on today. I thank everybody for coming on. This has been a good live today. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Mr. T.
Yeah, that's what the gangs is going to look for. They're gonna look and see how you dress, how you walk,
Yes.
don't
Yeah.
you wear jewelry.
Yeah. Yeah. They
You talk
do.
about yourself at night, then yeah, you gonna be a target. A
Yeah. You
lot.
were.
You really have to have a plan. If you see two guys on the bike, a lot of times I probably run. If you could be able to run, it's best to be in shape and be fit.
Yeah. I
If
had to run
guys
before.
on the bike, you best bet to run as soon as possible. Or even if he pull your gun on you, make sure you give him that cheap phone and that
Mhm.
whatever. You don't want to be carrying too much cash or just probably just little bills here and there, just like
Yeah.
what they call it, a burner wallet, you could say.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I
Yeah,
keep my.
yeah,
Yeah. I have a
you-
burner wallet. Yeah.
that's not a problem. I could buy me another cheap phone. It's only like $50 or $60, but I would
Yeah.
never take an iPhone. That's a no.
Yeah. No. 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 No iPhone. No. You don't want no iPhone. No. And you gotta
Mm-hmm.
be careful with your cameras too, because I told you, this is a GoPro that I used to do content with when I'm down there. They was looking at this to steal this. I almost
Oh,
got robbed. I almost got robbed twice for this camera. Almost
mm-hmm.
did.
Well, was it during the day or at night?
It was during the daytime.
Yeah, okay.
The taxi driver wanted to take this from me. Yep, the shuttle driver from the hotel to the airport.
Oh,
I
the yellow
want.
cab.
Well, it's not the yellow cab. It's the hotel has their own shuttle service. They pick
Right.
you up. They pick you up from the airport, and they take you there. So what happened was when I was on my way back to the airport to go back home, I took out my camera because I wanted to get some landscaping content because when they take you to Cordova Airport, it's like you go through those mountains and things, and you get some really good landscaping videos. So when I took it out, when I was like doing some recording, the cab driver he said, "How much does that camera cost? How much it is worth?
Mm-hmm.
What does it connect to?" He kept asking me questions over and over again about the camera, and his demeanor in his face kind of changed. I said, "Uh-oh, I think he's gonna make a run for this camera." So I just took it, turned it off, and I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, that's only you don't want to show stuff, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to show that iPhone or nothing, man.
He was going to take that if I was because I had to convince him
Mm-hmm.
that the camera was worthless. It was cheap
Mm-hmm.
because he kept asking about it, saying, if how much could you get for a camera like that? I said, why is he asking these type of questions about this camera? It's like he was just fixated on the camera. And so someone spoke to me and said, just put the camera away, just put it away. So I put it in my pocket and I zipped it up in my pocket. So out of sight, out of mind. Then I said, oh, the camera's only worth like $20. I told him I spent $20 for it. So,
Oh, all right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, but I heard about those taxi cabs get robbed too, from what I heard.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those taxi cabs, man.
Now,
You
the
gotta be,
one yellow taxi cab, unless you get somebody older, like an older gentleman, like in the 60s and 70s, they usually be less drama.
I don't
But I'm
know.
getting no taxi cab, a young dude with a lot of tattoos. Oh no.
Let's see here what this guy's talking about. Let me see. Provincial is safe. All the dodgy characters are in Calle 10 outside the fencing. Yeah, okay, got you. Got you. Provincial is safe. That's what I heard. Yeah. So you say, Mr. T, you say you've never been to Colombia before. Well, you say you've been there, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay. So when you going back?
Next month in March.
Next month. Okay. Well, you be careful. You hear me?
Oh man, I definitely will. You know, I smart. I already know what to do, man. I'm not even gonna go no clubs, and I ain't gonna get trying to get scope drink. I ain't gonna never have nobody bring no drink. I'm gonna make sure I do it myself, man.
Okay. Where do you usually stay at when you go to? Do you stay at Cartagena or do you do Medellin?
I went to Cartagena down in Medellin. I forgot what that hotel name was. I know it's a 4-star. It's right near the mall. Forgot the name of that hotel.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about. The Carlton?
It's in El Poblado.
Yeah, is it called the Carlton? Carlton Hotel?
No, I think it's San Fernando. I forgot. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So that's what. So you stay in hotels too, right?
Yeah, they have security and everything.
Yeah. I never go nowhere without no security.
Now when they caught the hanger, at the other hotel, it's the same place. It actually is really a 4-star hotel. I don't stay in no 1-star hotel. You definitely going to be a target. You stay in.
Yeah. Now that hotel too. Do they allow? How's their guests? Are they guest friendly, or they only allow you one guest?
Yeah, they guest friendly.
Okay. Can you have more than one person at that hotel? Like, because the hotel I stays at, they only allow you one guest at a time.
No, yeah, you can have guests, but you have to show their ID.
So you can have more than one guest at the time, right?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
you have to have their IDs though.
Okay, they have to have IDs. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't planning on be doing that, man. I make sure I stay safe, man. I ain't be doing no drama or nothing out there. I'm not even probably ain't gonna go to that Bardo. What is that? The like St. Louis Club down there or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even go to bars or clubs like that. I don't even go to places like that, man. I kind of just do like tourism in groups or something like that. But other than that, I don't get involved in that.
Yeah, me too. I don't get involved. I don't go to strip clubs or none of those places.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not involved in that stuff.
Yeah. You that's the right thing to do because that's what the trouble usually happens when people go to places that have no business going.
Yeah, that's where I think a lot of passport bros be going at where the El Pabado. I mean, them little the night clubs that they have.
Yeah, Parque Terrace areas and stuff around there. Yeah,
Yeah, most of them are low value women though.
yeah, they are.
Low value Colombian women. You need to find somebody that almost like a close, like college educated Colombian women. They pretty good down there.
And not only that is that you can lose your life now. That's it's getting to a point now where people are losing their lives now.
Hmm.
They like you said, these guys are going down there. They're not thinking, and they're taking chances, unnecessary chances, and it's costing them their lives. So.
But I like to watch Razor Ray, but I don't like to get in his group chats to talk. No,
Well,
but I always watch the news about he play that little jazz music. About when I hear that music, you know it's bad news. Here we go again, that jazz music.
right. Well, you can always come here, brother. I don't have no drama on this page or anything like that. Anything you want to talk about, y'all can bring it here. That's the reason why I started this channel because you know I just don't want to see nobody get hurt. And I
Yeah.
don't want to see nobody. I don't allow that trolling and calling people names, calling them simps and all that. That's childish and it's stupid. When we
Yeah,
go ahead, I'm sorry, go
but
ahead.
I'm bad by nobody. They just have to learn from their mistakes, though. But like you said, people be playing the long game. That's the most difficult thing to tell. But you do have to see those red flags.
Yeah, they playing the long game. They are playing the long game, and the long game is that's what happened to Tu Shang. That individual, I'm not gonna say. Oh man, I wish I could say what I want to say on this live, but I can't because it's YouTube. But
Well, actually, I learned a lot from him anyway because it tells you what low value women are. But the girl was 19 though, man. She had red hair and some tattoos, man.
well, let me
And,
tell you this: she
and
wasn't who she said she was. Okay, we're gonna keep it at that.
you
I'll
say
let you
what?
read. I'm gonna let you read between the lines. It wasn't who you think it was. That individual that he was with. So we keep it like that. Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because on YouTube, you have to be careful about saying certain things. So, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
so you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
But
I forgot her name, man. But
yeah,
I know
yeah, I can't think of her name, but she was. I mean, this individual.
Martinez or something like that.
Yeah. But
Now I think what it is, I ain't think they didn't have to do him like that, but
that was
that just
pure evil. That was pure evil, man.
yeah, other guys need to be careful out here too, man.
I've never seen nothing like that in Colombia. I've been going to Colombia for years, way before most people probably been going, and I've never seen anything as barbaric as that. Because he did give the girl the money. Did you know that? He did send the money. He did what he's supposed to do, and they still deleted him anyway.
Right, I see that.
And his brothers and Tu Shaoxing's brother said that he did everything for her. He used to send her money even when he wasn't there, and he
And my,
used to. Oh,
but
go
the
ahead.
thing, Tony, when you date a woman down in Colombia, the first thing I do, man, I know it's I ain't you never don't even I would never ever send no money.
Yeah.
Because once you start sending that money all the time, once you keep start sending the money, and that time when the money start running out, they either gonna call you cheap or they
Hmm.
just gonna walk away.
Yeah. Harrison say
And
her boyfriend got jealous. Yeah.
Colombian
Yeah.
women truly loves you will not ask you for money.
Yeah,
But
the
you can tell
boyfriend got jealous.
the character she is.
Hmm. Yeah, the boyfriend got, like he said, Harrison said, the boyfriend got jealous. And see, sometimes they don't even tell you that they got a boyfriend. They don't even
And
tell you.
another thing you want to be careful because I know most of these Colombian women got side boyfriends.
Yeah, they
Right?
got boyfriends, and they be in there on it together. They'll allow you to sleep with their girlfriends just to get what they want out of you.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy. And like I said, they will play the long game. They would play.
Mhm,
They would go. They would take this for years, sometimes even months. See,
mhm.
my thing about Colombia now, since all this is happening, is that I'm looking at other alternative places to go. I'm gonna tell you the reason why
Uh-huh.
is that the dating pool has been contaminated now because when you have these girls that you don't know who they are and they're playing the long game, it's like you're at risk. Okay, like let me give you an example. I said this earlier, on this live. Okay, you're a high value man. Okay, you probably have a career, you probably have a job,
Mhm.
you're making a decent living, you probably have a home, and most of us carries an insurance policy on ourselves, like me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you carry, if somebody finds out, let's say if you get involved with somebody and
Mhm.
they find out that you have a $200,000 policy on yourself, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Oh, so $200,000. How you know she may not have you to come back? You may end up marrying her. Then you go to her country, y'all out doing stuff, and she can stage a robbery or something on you to have you deleted. Guess what? She gets the $200,000.
Oh yeah, I heard about the insurance policy.
Yeah, yeah. I would be if I would be very nervous to tell one of them that I have a $200,000 insurance policy on my life.
Oh yeah, that's something you have to think about
That's
also.
something you did. Right, right. Now, I'm not saying everybody down there's like that. I'm not saying that, but like I said, now you have people who are playing that long game. And as a matter of fact, let me tell you this. Somebody told me a story. It was a guy that told me a story about he knew someone that got involved with a girl that was used to be a pro. Okay,
Mhm.
he fell in love with her. He told her, he said, you don't have to do this anymore. Let me take care of you. Let me do everything for you. So he bought a house in Cartagena, bought a house, beautiful home, because he was a businessman, you know.
Mhm.
And he said, I'm going to put you in this house. Only thing you have to do when I'm gone is take care of it, take care of me when I come back, keep it clean and everything like that. So they got married and they had a baby. He got her pregnant. They had a baby. He took care of the baby, took care of her, put them both, they both lived in the house. Everything was fine. Gave her gave her everything that she could want.
Mhm.
Okay. 5 years later, came back to Colombia again. He was driving in his car. 4 cars came around and they blocked him off and they deleted him in his car. But they found out that she staged the whole thing. She did it.
When this was?
Yep. Took 5 years.
Oh wow.
We got married, had a baby, had everything, and she had him deleted. Because
Yeah.
some of these women, they are loyal to the streets. No matter what you do for them, won't be enough.
Yeah.
It won't be. It won't be enough.
That's crazy, boy. Sometimes, boy, when you want to be with somebody, boy, you got to take some risks. Ain't that something?
Yeah, yeah. Uh oh, somebody else coming on
Ain't
right
but
now.
man, Tony, ain't no telling who you could trust, man. You got people do this in America too, man.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, brother. Hey, Big Gangs. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Tony Rome?
I'm
Now
just.
you over here. I'm listening. I could talk to y'all without all the confusion and everything that go on Razor Ray's channel.
Yeah, I don't have that type of confusion. Not over here. No, no, not over here. No, we chop it up. Yeah, we chop it up here. We stay serious.
Okay, okay. this is what I want to tell y'all guys. Because Tony, it seems like you get an older audience. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah, older. Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
older. Yeah.
I'm 52 myself. I'll be 53 on Sunday. You know
Oh,
what I'm
happy
saying?
birthday, brother. All right. Super Bowl Sunday.
Thank
Good.
you. But this is what I want to tell your audience.
Okay.
Stop going to these countries looking for relationships,
Yes.
dating, looking to get in a relationship with a woman. These guys out here, these so-called passport bros and whatever, ran you a false narrative talking about you can meet these women. We going over here looking for wives.
Okay.
No. Go on there, have your vacation, kick your feet up, have some fun. If you meet a lady, you put that lady back where you found her.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Absolutely.
Do not go. Listen, even in the States, when you meet a woman, when you vet a woman, you have to date that woman. I mean, if you're looking for that type of relationship. But let me say this first. Most men, and I'm speaking from a man's point of view. I'm speaking man shit.
Uh-huh.
When we meet a woman, the first thing we thinking about is we want to get in them drawers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the first thing that we thinking about. You meet,
right.
Damn, she look good, yo. I want to hit that.
Right.
Yeah. In the process of you wanting to hit that, then you get to know her. She gets to know you. Then you're vibing, y'all connect, and you build a relationship on that.
Right.
You can't build a relationship with a woman who's a 5-hour, 10-hour plane ride away.
Absolutely.
It can't happen.
Right.
You can't build a proper relationship if you live in New York and she live in Los Angeles. It's even going on. Now you talking about going all the way to another country?
Mm-hmm. You're right. I agree with you.
So to the audience, and I hope this gets out, stop going over there looking for dates.
Yes. Yeah.
Go over there, have fun on your vacation. I'm not one that does content. I don't do that shit.
Okay.
Is a vacation. And if it ain't got a beach involved with it, if it ain't got a beach, a pool, and a jacuzzi involved with it, I don't want to be there.
I hear you. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is a vacation.
Right.
The women are part of the vacation.
Right.
I'm not looking for a date.
Because they don't take you seriously anyway, because you don't live there anyway.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, if I want to go out, if I'm in that country and I want to go out to a nice restaurant and I met a chick while I was there and she was cool, I'll hit her up and say, yo, I'm going to this restaurant. Do you want to come with me? Okay, so that might be a date. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking to get into a relationship with this woman, a relationship where I'm going to be calling you, you're going to be texting me, sending you money. Hell fucking no. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, because they're gonna.
And I know and I go to DR a lot, so I know it's a lot of Western Union poppies out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that's one thing that I don't do, because the money that you send, she's giving it to her boyfriend from that country.
Absolutely. Yep.
And that's 100% facts.
Yes. Absolutely. That's why I be telling them, Mr. Gangs, I told them, I said, these girls, the only thing they doing is just using you.
Yeah, me and Tony, we was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, they just use you. And then, I was telling them, Mr. Gangs, that they're playing that long game, which is dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could be, okay, go ahead.
And let me tell you how I found out about the game. I found out the game fucking with Sasua. I'm a Sasua veteran, 13-year vet, right?
Okay.
But when I first started going, I was green just like everybody else.
Okay.
Right? So I met this chick out there. You know what I'm saying? We was vibing. Yo, I was going to Santo Domingo by myself to go see this chick. And she was like, "Oh, you can come stay with me." I said, "Nah, I'll stay in a hotel. You
Yeah.
can come chill with me at the hotel." But what I did do, she did invite me to her house for dinner, right? So
Okay.
I did do that. The family cooked. They laid out the whole spread for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She introduced me to the family. She introduced a gentleman that she said was her cousin,
Okay. Oh.
right?
Okay.
So, I ain't think nothing of it. We going on, a couple years down the line, I'm rocking with this chick, you know, whatever. Even though I say don't send money, I sent money one time. I sent her $60. One
Okay.
time, right?
Okay. Yes.
So come to find out, I go down there, right?
Okay.
And come to find out, oh, she got married. She got married.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I go on Instagram. The wedding pictures is up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga that was her cousin is the nigga she married.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Probably
that,
won't
and
be.
I,
Mm-hmm.
now I tell everybody that they'll go as far as introducing you to the boyfriend as
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
their cousin, their brother. Yeah, he's this, he's that, he's third. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what they do.
Yes. And that's how Tucson Shane got himself messed up because the girl had a boyfriend, and he's the one that
Right,
orchestrated the whole kidnapping and everything.
right. Now, how long he been going with that girl?
He been knowing that girl for about 8 months, and
Wow.
he was going to. That's what I'm talking about. The whole. Let me tell you this, like you were saying, the whole dating pool in Colombia has been contaminated now because they're
Right.
playing the long game. You don't know. You have somebody. I've heard things like I just got finished telling the story. I know someone. I heard a story of someone knowing someone for 5 years and had a baby with the person and married the person, and the person still had them deleted.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this story because I know my friend. I know my friend. He doesn't watch YouTube, and even if he does, he definitely ain't watching your channel. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I got a friend. He travels with me to Colombia, right? He's rocking with this girl. This is chick. Yo,
Okay.
He's sending her money. I already know it.
Yep.
Yo, he paid for the girl's granddaughter. He paid for the birthday party. They had a big birthday party for the granddaughter,
Okay.
right? My friend paid for the party.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? No, ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened. But I'm just saying, he rocked with the shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's rocking with her to the point where he would go down there by himself.
Okay.
And I'm telling him, yo, don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro. You know? And he's the type, even when we go as a group, he'll go off on his own by himself. What is that? Is he getting on the plane?
I don't know who's it.
You gotta
Hey,
mute his mic.
Mr. T. Okay, yeah, I'm at the movement this mic. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta mute his mic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was. Okay.
So yeah, when we go down there, he goes off with her by himself. You know what I'm saying? So he said she's telling the whole story. She tried to get away from that. All of this. He's telling me, yo, she's not like that. She's a
Mm-hmm.
different type of chick. Blah blah blah. I said, yo, where you met her at?
Yeah.
He said, yo, I met her in Delirium. I said, yo, oh, what do you think?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Those girls,
You know what I'm
those girls down there, the only thing they like is money. And so
Right.
when you come down there, only thing they see on your forehead is a dollar sign. This is Ken said, Tony, when was the last time you got scoped? No, I never got scoped, Ken. Never. Not going to either. But I
Right.
think, but you know what, Mr. Gaines, I think that all this drama that's been happening down there. I mean, I've been going to Colombia for a long time because I'm an OG, you know, and I have never seen this amount of people getting deleted like this before, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. And I think it's time for us to move on to somewhere else because I think it's not going to change. It's not going to change. This scopolamine and people getting deleted down there is going to keep going because the people that goes down there is not going to consult to people like me or you. You know what I'm saying? Or what we
Right.
need to know before we go down there. Because let me tell you something. Before I set 1 foot into Colombia, I got 4 consultations. And I took a year of Spanish before I even went down there. And they told me all the things, what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say. Don't get in cars with strangers. Be careful where you drink, protect your drink. They made sure I knew everything I need to know before I went down there. But these new people, they look on YouTube. They see all these pretty ladies at pocket chairs. Oh, I want one of those. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna give me one for $50. That's what they're doing.
Yo, let me tell you, I first started hearing about Colombia back in 20. You know, I heard about it early, but I really didn't start hearing about dudes traveling down there for what we do until about 2014, right?
Yeah,
And that,
2014. Exactly.
and that was from my cousin. My cousin, you know, I took him on his first run to DR, and then he started going back to DR on his own. Then he branched out and he started going to Colombia. So
Right.
he hit me up. In like, I think it might have been 2015 or 2016. He was like, yo, cuz, what up? Blah blah blah. I said, yo, I'm in DR. He was like, what? You still going to DR? He said, yo, leave that country alone. He was like, yo, come to Colombia. Colombia is off the chain. So I said, okay, you know, I'm gonna make it out. I said, no, I didn't say okay, I'm gonna make it out there. You want to know what I said to my cousin when he first started talking? When he told me about Colombia, you want to know what I said to my cousin?
What did you tell them?
I said, Colombia? I said, yo, you hanging out in the drug capital of the world?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, back in the days, that's where the cocaine came from.
Yeah. It was a narco state back then.
Yeah, I mean, back in the days, all you knew was Pablo Escobar and the Medellin cartel.
Yeah. And you know what? There's still a criminal element in that country. Because
That's what I'm saying.
Because believe it or not, a cartel person sat right on my bed, right side of my bed, came in my room and talked to me. And believe me, oh my God, he looked like something out of Scarface. I am not joking. Because you remember that, I don't know if you remember, but I had a problem at the hotel with this female that created a lot of unnecessary attention. And I didn't like the way how she was treating me. The hotel, I don't know who they called, but this person came up, had on a black suit. I mean, he was sharp from head to toe. And he had on that like a Al Capone hat on his head. Came into my room. He crossed his legs, took his hat off, and put the hat off, and he crossed his legs and said, "What's going on? What can I do for you?" Man, that guy put chills down my spine.
Yo, you say he reminded you of Scarface, right?
Yeah, it was like Scarface. Yeah, he was somebody.
Do you remember what Tony Montana said in the movie Scarface?
What did he say?
He said, "No, I don't like Colombians. I don't trust them."
Yeah.
that was in the beginning of the movie when they set up that deal in the hotel on South Beach. Remember when the dude came with the chainsaw?
Yeah.
All them dudes were Colombians.
Yes.
And before
but
before that went down, Tony Montana said, "Yo, I don't trust Colombian."
but this guy here, he was really smooth though. I mean, he didn't like he wasn't like trying to intimidate me or anything like that. He was like, what's going on? What's happening here? I want you to stay here to be, without any trouble. What's going on? You
Well,
know,
well,
and he
well.
walked up to the girl, and he walked up to the girl, and he told me to
So,
step out of the room for a minute. He made me step out of the room. He said, just step out of the room for a minute. Let me talk to her. Man, my heart was racing so bad, man. Whew,
listen. A lot of what I think is going on down there
uh-huh.
is low level crimes.
Yeah,
Um,
okay, of course.
I think the cartels know about it. You know what I'm saying? But the cartels know that the main money coming in for the country is tourism.
Right, totally. That's what I was saying. That's why he was when he heard about what happened at the hotel, he didn't want me to leave, so he came and said, he said I can take care of this problem. I mean, this guy was, I mean, oh my, I can't really describe it. I mean, it was like something out of a movie because he was so freaking smooth, and he was very good
Right,
looking too. He was very good looking. His shoes were spit shine
right,
shoes. He had on a
right.
suit and a coat and everything and a hat, and he took his glasses off and he looked at me so seriously. And he just sat on the side of my bed. He put his head down and he crossed his legs and he looked at the girl that was like giving me problems. He said, I take care of this. Just step out of the room for a minute. I was like, uh-oh. And then
Yeah,
he asked me to come back into the room. And then he said, I can take care of this. What do you want me to do? I said, you know what, just here. That's why because you can see the tape, I can show you. I got a video on it. I just gave her the money. I said, here, just take the money and just go. Just get her out. Just get her out. So she took the money, she left, and then he looked at me and said, I can really take care of this if you want. I said, no, because actually I was more concerned about her than I was about me. Because I don't know who he was, but they don't like nobody to be messing with their money. So I just said, you know what? Just just let her have it, let her go. Then she took off and he said, okay, well, let me know if anything else I could do. He put his hat back on and he just walked right out of the room. And I was like, oh my God. It was crazy. But down in Colombia, man, you gotta be careful though, man. You gotta be real careful. You can't go down there unprepared. Because you never know what you may run into. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
hmm
yeah. So, Tony, I'm gonna jump off of this. I just pulled
Okay.
up in front of. I've been running
Okay.
around all day, getting
Okay.
my side money together for my travel to DR,
Okay,
going to
bro.
DR,
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
getting ready
DR.
to. Okay, great. Well, hey, man, you're welcome to jump back on this live anytime, okay? If you have any questions or anything, man. Ain't no drama on
Yeah,
here, okay? Always remember
yep.
that. Okay, thank you,
All
sir,
right,
for
bro.
joining in. Okay, I'm getting ready to get off this live, too. Kent, Tony, was that Susan? No, it wasn't Susan. It was somebody else. But, guys,
Right.
let me see. I'm going to ask these other questions, then I'm going to call it the quits. Tony, can you see yourself going back to Magic? Yes. I can see myself going back to managing, but until things calm down there, I ain't going anywhere. I'm looking at Costa Rica. I heard good things about Costa Rica. I heard the women are just as beautiful. The women are just as gorgeous. The women are just as fine. And you don't have to deal with all this drama. Welcome, because I do have friends in Colombia I do really miss. I'm not going to lie. I have girls that I do have girlfriends that come by and see me. We have a good time. Like Susie. Susie's a good person. Matter of fact, I talked to Susie today. She's doing good. But no, that wasn't Susie, Ken. That was somebody else. So so guys, it was good doing this live with you all. This was a good live. Thank you all. I'm on every Thursday night, okay? Everybody remember I'm on, I do YouTube lives every Thursday night. If you guys have a subject you'd like to talk about, let me know. Y'all got my Instagram at Tony MA40. That's my Instagram. If you want to talk about anything, I do consultations, anything. Y'all want to support the channel, I appreciate it. I got a Cash App there. If you want to send me a few dollars, I appreciate it. You can help the brother out. I appreciate it. But thank you all very much for coming to this live. I think it was been a very good live. The channel is growing. And like I said, there's no drama here. No drama. No drama. If anything happens to you, anywhere you go, you can always come here and we can talk about it. Nobody's going to make fun of you or anything like that, okay? And I thank you all for coming to this live, and thank you very much. And Mr. T, I'm going to say goodbye to you. It was good talking to you and good having you on this live. And you guys take care of yourselves, okay? God bless, and thank you, and be careful out there. Thank you.